Hello, everybody. It's a new day, it's a new round, and Anna's going to play the 7th round in MAIA Open in Portugal. And I am Pia Cramling. I am Grandmaster Pia Cramling, also Anna's mother, and I will be here with you. And here we see the board. We see already Anna's opponent. His name is Pascual Villa Caiguelas. Oh, not so easy for me to pronounce. From Spain. He's born 1956. And we can see that Anna is a higher rated player. He has 70-59. And today Anna is going to play with the black pieces. So Anna has played 6 rounds like everyone in this open tournament in Portugal. And she has won 3 games, but she lost 3 games. And here we can see they are a little bit speaking before the game. Anna looks like to be in a good mood, and she told me this morning that she's going to just try to enjoy the game, just to try to enjoy chess. And I think that is actually the main thing, just to take away all the pressure and not think so much about the result, just keep on playing. And Anna had also have a good sleep tonight. She have had big problems with sleeping, and that is actually not so good when you're playing. I think that is the best preparation to sleep well. Yesterday, Anna played the Blitz tournament. There was a Blitz tournament for the streamers. There were 12 players. I think Studer from Switzerland won. I wonder if I play with him sometime. I remember his, I think it is, yeah, I think so. Now I'm getting a little bit confused. He won 5.5 out of 6, but Anna shared second place with Anna MAIA with 4 out of 6. She only lost against Studer and Anna MAIA, but won the 4 games. She beat also an IM in the Blitz tournament. So that was very, very nice to see, and I hope that has given her confidence, because that is so important when we play, to keep on having confidence, and that makes it easier to make the decisions a little bit more quicker. And that is very, very important. Yesterday, I could see that Anna was playing more slowly. And I guess it was because she had had a bad sleep. Also, it's not so easy to play in the morning. And here we have the first move. We have d4 on the board. d4, Anna's favorite move. And this is what her opponent plays against her. And we have d4, d5. So this is Anna's pet line, d4, d5. We've seen it a lot in this tournament, both with Anna behind the white pieces and with the black pieces. Here we have c4. This is the main way you are attacking the center with the pawns. And now there are different ways to play. e6, what Anna is playing, is absolutely the main way of playing. This is absolutely the main way of playing, but you can defend the pawn in other ways, or you can even take on c4. So we have a queen's gambit here now. And so what is the main move here is knight c3, but white can go out with one of the knights. Yeah, so knight c3 came here now directly, and that is absolutely the main move. And here we have knight c3, knight f6. Anna has played this with the black pieces one time before in this tournament. She also played this with the white pieces against, I think was it round number, I'm not sure, it's round number 2 or 3, when she played against a player from France, 2200. I'm sorry, I'm not sure about his name. He's actually doing very well. I think he's having 5 out of 6, I believe. I think so. He's up in the top, but I forgot his name. So we have Queen's Gambit, and he goes Bishop G5. You can play in lots of different way, but he went Bishop G5 here now. So yeah, that's one way of playing. In the other games, we saw the exchange variation. White took on d5, black took back. But here we have bishop g5 coming out. And I would say that that is one of the main moves to be played in this position. So Anna, she is in the middle of the field. She's actually rated 63 among the players. I think it's about 215 players in this group. But there are other events also, so the festival is bigger. She's rated number 63, and with 3 wins and 3 losses, she has 50%. And this is a tournament with classical game. They have quite a lot of time for the game, and even though it's a lot of time, we have seen time pressure. Actually, we have seen a lot of time pressure, especially yesterday, when actually, Anna, here we have bishop g5, Anna goes c6. This is absolutely a fine move to be played here. Now, this is absolutely fine move to be played here. Also, it's one of the main moves, but I wouldn't say it's the main move to go c6 already here in this position. I would say bishop e7 or bishop b4. No, maybe not bishop b4. Bishop e7, I would say the main move. c6 absolutely fine to be played here by black, but it means that you already decide that you want the pawn to be on c6. So we will have another Queen's Gambit, but it will surely be different to those we have seen earlier with Anna, with the white pieces and with the black pieces. Yesterday, Anna played against a very young player. He was born 2011, around 13 years old. Anna was actually doing very well, but in time pressure, she went wrong. And she actually lost on time. She was losing in that position if her opponent plays the right way, but she pressed the clock, and somehow it didn't press, and she lost on time, because we always want to keep on fighting. As long as there's some hope, we are keeping on fighting. So there was something very strange happening, and I didn't realize this during the game. I didn't realize what was happening. All of a sudden, Anna had lost yesterday. And what is this? I go c6. And he takes on f6. For me, this is a shocking move to be played. He takes on f6 already now, without black playing a move like h6. I had played this kind of position lots of times, but he takes already, and that is actually a very, very, I think it's very surprising that he plays this so early, because I had played this kind of position where black goes h6. They're threatening my bishop, and then I decided to take on f6. But he gives the bishop without Anna spending a tempo of threatening, without anything. He can, of course, now go e4. This is absolutely possible. But after bishop b4 check, where is this king going? We don't want the king e2. Queen g6, and the king is in the middle. So the knight will have to come back. And maybe we start attacking the center, and we can see you cannot do anything like this. This would just be disaster for black, even this. Oh, we take everything. So this was actually very, very surprising for me, that her opponent took on f6 so quickly. And he did it immediately. What has he played now? He played something else. He took on d5. I assume Anna will take back, take d5, and we have a position like this, which is, now he took on d5, he takes. Anna will be able to go out with her bishop, but maybe not quickly. We need to defend b7. What will I expect him to play? I guess maybe e3. Could it be that he wants to go a3? Could it be that he wants to play tricky move like queen c2 with... No, of course. Sorry, I'm not awake. I'm not awake yet, that he wants to play a tricky move like this. And if you go something like this, we will have knight take d5 and grabbing it. So let's see. This was, and now he go d6. In a position like this, what would I go? I would go bishop d6 because the bishop is more active. If you go something like this, we can go castling. You go out with the bishop. Yeah, maybe we go queen g4 here now. And here, and also what I want to say, let's say you do something like this. And here we can go, maybe knight to 7. I'm wondering, can we go out with the bishop? We could also do it, but maybe in a position like this, we like to keep the two bishop. We have the bishop pair. So this, I would say, I am a little bit shocked how white has played this, and e3. White took very quickly on f6. White could have played exactly the same without taking on f6. So what would I do here now? I would go bishop d6. This is absolutely a natural move for me to be played here now because, and this is also what Anna play, is very, very logical. You don't want to go to bishop to e7 because the queen is hitting it and you don't need to defend anything on d7, on f6. But here, bishop is on the diagonal looking at the king side. Here it's very, very active. And we can see that now Anna already has the bishop pair. She got the bishop pair so easily. And that was, I would say, I am very surprised by that because it's a little bit a rule of thumb that we don't give away the bishop so easily. We give away them if we get something in between, we get something back. It could be that we win some time. Maybe we give our opponent bad pawn structure. We are exchanging maybe a bishop, which is not so strong for a very good outpost, a good knight. There are lots of reasons why we want to do it, but we normally like to keep the tension and we like to keep the pin. There was a pin with the bishop here and the knight here. So here we have the position. I would say that this is about equal, but maybe already a little more pleasant for black because we have got the bishop pair. So Anna, yes, she said she had a good sleep yesterday. I do hope she has lots of energy for today. Also that she had a big lunch today. Yesterday, Anna hardly eat anything to breakfast, and this is not. And that is just very, very dangerous, I would say, when you're playing a game that could be 3, 4, 5 hours long. You need to have a lot of energy. You need to eat a lot before the game. I think so. That is at least what I am doing when I'm playing. So, but it's so much better to play an afternoon round. They're playing at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock Portuguese time. It's 5 o'clock here in Stockholm. 5 o'clock Central European Summer Time. And as I said, I'm sitting in Stockholm from where I'm commenting on this game. We can see they are playing very quickly. Here we had knight f3 was coming out. That was a very natural move. I would say now that castling is a very good move. And we can see with the bishop here on d6, this knight cannot come to e5. It can come to e5, but we would just bring a pawn. So Anna can go bishop g4, but I think there's no hurry. Yes, to go castling. It's so much better. And after that, put the rook on e8, and later on she can decide what she wants to do with his bishop. So this is just, and it's also white can only try to plan for, I think white wants to try to play like, I don't know where white will go, bishop d3 or bishop e2. I guess this is the most normal way to put the bishop. It's the more active way, but maybe bishop g4 could be a little bit annoying. I am not sure. And we go something like this, and we have castling, and maybe something like a3 could be played. And the question is, shall we go a5 or shall we start with a move like this? And here we can see that we are starting playing against the king side. We have some plans. Maybe they're not so dangerous. I just want to see if we go some b5 move here now. Maybe we go here. We are having some threats, and after a move like h3. This is a very, very normal way of playing. With the rook on e8, we are threatening it. Knight g6, knight h4, rook e6, rook g6. So this is just one way of attacking the king. So her opponent played. Her opponent is playing quite quickly. Quite quickly here, I must say. Anna, she hasn't played yet, but she went up, and I hope she went up to take something maybe more to drink, or whatever, because I can see she has something there to have energy during the game. And that's so important. Chess, when you play classical, there are so many hours. You need to have a lot of energy. Absolutely. You really need it. And this is why I notice with age, players, you can see lots of good players with age, their rating is going down. And I would say that energy is a part of it. And it is the reason why our results is becoming worse with age. So that's so important. And let's see what Anna will play here. But for me, castling is absolutely the most normal move to be played here now. Yes, to develop. And then castling and rook 8 is what I would play immediately in this position. I would go castling and rook 8, whatever my opponent will. Yeah, thank you. I had some issues before, some problems with my health, also with my back, but I am much better now. I'm so happy for that. And I have played lots of tournaments, not sleeping so well. It has been a big issue for me during the years. I have been a very stressful, maybe still is a stressful person. So it has been difficult for me to relax. And I have played so many tournaments. I have tried a lots of things, try to get a better sleep. And I know that is makes a huge difference. It's possible to resist maybe, the first 1 hour or two, but it's very difficult to play well a whole game when you haven't slept well. It's just, it's just so important. So that's really what we need what we really need to do. We really need to have a good rest before the games. And that's why I'm very happy when I play tournaments which are held in the afternoon. When I was living in Spain, lots of tournaments was held like in Portugal at 4 o'clock, and that was my favorite time. I had time for preparation, to have a good lunch, and resting before the game. So I really, really like that. And for me, like for lots of players, it's very difficult to play in the morning, to wake up, and also to have a very, very big breakfast, so I will have energy in the morning. Yeah, siesta before the game is what I really love to do. I never sleep, but just to have this a little bit of rest before the game, it feels, yes, so good. And even if it's just like 20 minutes, it makes, for at least for me, a huge difference. So when you're playing chess, yes, it's about lots of things, but one of the things are to have energy. So that's why we can see that the best players, and they are quite young also now, we can see that among the top, that the average age, the average rating has gone up, but the average age, also difficult, has gone down. I guess it's also because of computer, but you need also to be fit. You need to make sports, so you have this energy to play the long tournaments. Because also here they are playing 9 games in 9 days. I'm very happy they only have 1 game per day, but it's 9 days. It's quite a long time for a tournament. Yeah, I'm also very surprised. Yeah, bishop take f6 is very, very strange to be played, because it could be a position like this. If Anna go h6 here now, it would be maybe more normal position, but not taking on d5. So not taking on d5. I would absolutely go castling. If you go bishop d3, rook e8, castling. Are we scared of e4 move here now? I'm not sure. 97, maybe it could be that e4 will be coming. Yes, we have to look out for this. So maybe we want to go g4. And can we go h3 here? This is what I'm wondering if we can do. Maybe we can do, and we are ready to play this position. And this is absolutely about equal. And it's a little bit of pity to give the bishop pair. So I wonder, maybe we just go bishop here. But then again, we have e4, and we can play like this. It's getting quite tactical. So this is his main idea. And this is maybe what his idea is. If Anna go castling, he will go bishop d3, And he wants to go e4. This is his plan. So maybe this is a better way of playing h3 and bishop h5, castling here, and knight d7, and we have e4. And now maybe we have, yes, now it's a big difference. What is the difference? Knight d7 is more useful move than rook 8 because we are threatening knight d5 and winning the piece. So there are so many nuances, but he made quite clear, I would say, his plan. His plan is to play e4 slowly. He wants to exchange pieces and he wants to win this bishop pair. So what could Anna do? She could go bishop f5 here if she would like to. And, if you try to go something queen b3, attacking b7, this is a very common theme in Queen's Gambit, especially in Slav, when you have the pawn on c6, you go up with the bishop. But here there's absolutely no problem. Black, yes, go queen e7, and b7 is defended. But remember, we should not move the pawn 1 or 2 steps because this pawn structure would be so much weaker. This pawn structure is tremendous strong like this. Only if we could get a pawn like this, it would become even stronger. Here, a double pawn would actually make it even stronger than it is like this, because the double pawn would be able to move to b5, and we would also have an active rook. You can see the rook on a8 now is passive. But this is very far away. So this is what could Anna be thinking of here? She could be thinking of castling. I would say this is the first move, bishop f5. Maybe knight d7. I think these are the move. Maybe bishop g4. These are the move I would say that she could be thinking of here now. So 1, 2, and 3, maybe 4. Yeah, but a little bit maybe unnecessary to go out with the knight. But okay, before you decide what to do with the bishop, I would then instead go castle. Yeah, sometimes when you want to play for a draw, because some players think that we're exchanging pieces, it could help us get to draw. And it could be like that. But it's also important to keep on playing actively, not to be to play it just exchanging and play it passively. And yeah, so getting to an endgame, yeah, it could be Anna's opponent is he's born 56. He has been playing chess probably a long time, probably has had lots of endgames. Maybe he has probably has much more experience in the endgame than Anna. So it could be that he would like to go into the endgame. No, not a5 now. There is no sense to play a5 because now, remember, we had developed the bishop. The queen had to go out when black took here. Now we need to develop these 3 pieces. So this is the main thing. We have a very, very sound and good pawn structure. We have 4 pawns here, 3 pawns here, no weakness at all. This pawn on c6 need to be there to defend the pawn on d5. a5 is more to stop b4, but b4 is not coming now. So a5 is no idea to play. Now we need to develop the pieces. So Anna, I would say Anna should move a piece here now. It could be king, castling, it could be the bishop or the knight. But yes, one of the pieces, in my opinion, the best is to develop it, to get out with the pieces. And as Anna has a very stable pawn structure, she cannot take any pawn. She can't really move any pawn forward without making her pawn structure more weaker. a5 could be a possibility, but this pawn move doesn't make anything. It's not a move which is necessary now because white is not planning b4. Is white planning b4? Yes. Then we can think of, do we want to stop it with a5? And if just if white gets in b4, we will at least open up for the rook. Yeah, queen e7 could be the move, but I would prefer to develop the pieces. So I would prefer to go castling. I think we will see bishop d3, and maybe bishop d4 is the right way. And now castling and knight d7. This is probably the way to play it. Absolutely, because e4 now would be not so good here. Maybe there are some other moves. Oh, but this is just very, very difficult to see. Yeah, maybe there are some tactical. I just want you to see this. And, oh, Rook take e5. Oh no, this is just getting crazy. This is just getting crazy. And now we have queen f4. After g3, we will take on f3, and we can see that we have lost an exchange, but we have got, what is it? I have to calculate 2 pawns. We have the 2 bishop, 2 pawns against a knight, against a rook, and the 2 bishop, 2 pawns against a rook and a knight. So black is doing very well here. Let's go back. So Anna takes her time. I'm not worried about that. Not at all. She wants to fill the position, but I just hope that she will developing her pieces, because this is what I think she needs to do. How to think in this position? Because the position is not what you really expect, because white took quickly on d5 here. I think we have to think of where we want to have the pieces, but we also have to think of what is white's plan. And I think because Anna played against a player who is lower rated and has played like this, not very ambitious in the opening, because he gave away the bishop for nothing on f6. But I think his plan is absolutely bishop d3 and going e4. So he will go e4 in 2 steps, but he wants to do it with the king on g1 instead. So yeah, let's see. Anna goes here, comes here. Let's see. Anna plays some passive move like this, castling knight e7. Then I'm sure, I think he wants to go e4 here now. And after a move like this, queen e7, how is this? Maybe there could be some I'm not sure really what is happening here now. How is this position? Yeah, maybe this is about rook e1, queen f6. Maybe this is about equal, but now we have queen b3, knight b6. So maybe this is getting more pleasant for white. We're a little bit missing the bishop pair. We have different color bishop, and but we can try to play against this d4 pawn. But white will maybe try a4, a5 to try to play against. Yeah, we need to go rook b8. Let's go back. This is very far away, but this, I think, is the plan for white. White is planning bishop d3, castling, and e4. This is white's next move if Anna will not play against this. And I could see that after when 6 rounds has been played, there are 3 players, 3 grandmasters on top with 5.5 out of 6. And then there are 4 players with 5 out of 6. And Anna's father is one of those 12 players, I believe, with 4.5 out of 6. Anna's father, Juan Bayon, who is also playing in the tournament. And yesterday he won. He won very quickly. I couldn't believe it, but he won very quickly in 12 moves. And I do hope that Anna one day will show the tactics he got the chance to play yesterday. It's just a very common tactic idea that his opponent missed, and so he won very, very quickly yesterday. Anna can pin the knight. She can do it already now. I would actually wait, because if she's pinning the knight now, maybe her opponent will go bishop e2. But she can absolutely castling, and she can go rook e8 maybe here now. I wonder, can we go knight d7, but maybe we have e4, and again, this is getting some very, very, very tactical. I'm not sure how these positions are. Maybe they are fine to play, because we have a plan, rook e8, and then after f6. So this is our plan. Let's see, we do some slow-mo. I just want to show you here. Maybe we go f6 immediately. Yeah, that's what we do. If you take care, we have these tactics here, and we have a mate here. So it could be that even if white is get to play e4, we will just go queen h6. Now there are some heavy threats here. If we go h3, we cannot really, in this position, we cannot take here. We need to go back here, and we have a position like this. I'm not sure why the bishop is better here or if it's better on e7. And now the plan again is to play f6. And it's possible that white need to change queens. If might make some slow move, let's say go b here, we will have f6. And we can see, oh, now we start some firework. And again, we can start some firework, maybe rook take f6, because we are getting one piece, 2, and 3 against the king. This is very, very far away. But remember this when you're attacking. Try to calculate how many pieces can I attack with. Here we can see 1, 2, and 3. It might be another rook coming here, maybe 4. This knight is a little bit far away. It could join, but it take 1, 2, 3 moves to join. But these 3 seems to be enough. White is only defending 1 and 2, or hardly only the knight, actually. So let's go back. So here is the position. Anna is spending quite a lot of time. I'm not worried at all. I'm not worried at all. But I do hope she will not play. I do hope she will not spend too much time before she's coming up with her plan. But this is why she is taking her time. She wants to decide where to put her pieces. There are some lines actually where you can go queen d8, but here I wouldn't do it. I prefer the queen on e7 than on d8. But there are sometimes because you have taken on d5. If you hadn't taken on d5, then it could be that queen d8 could be good. And the reason for going with the queen to d8 could be to bring the knight to f6. But why? If I would move this knight, I would put the queen on e7, not on d8. I think it's just more active on e7 than it is on d8. If I would move it. But it could be that if I move it, I want to move it to h6 to start an attack here on h2. So what am I thinking of? I think she's thinking on bishop g4, bishop f5, and castling. Maybe knight d7. I think this is what I believe, that she is thinking of one of these moves with the pieces. And I guess she's considering going out with the bishop. Anna got a good sleep last night. I'm very happy for that because she has been struggling with sleeping in this tournament. She has had very difficulties to sleep, but yesterday she slept. She slept better than she has done earlier. Yes, and she did a very good result in the Blitz tournament for the streamers. And I thought that was very nice to see Anna sharing second, third place together with MAIA. And it was Studer who won the tournament. Anna lost against the number 1 and against MAIA, but Anna won against fourth place, and one was an IM. I think it was from United States. So I hope that has cheered her up, because it's so important to be optimistic, to be confident, and to have the happiness for playing. I guess that is the main thing. And now she played, what did she do? She played castle. I would say that's the absolutely most normal move to be played. And maybe she spent 10 minutes for that. Yeah, that's quite a long time. And I think we will see bishop d3 here quickly. I think this is her opponent's plan to play here, bishop d3, and going maybe for e4. But like I said, after bishop d3, maybe bishop d4 could be annoying for her opponent. So let's see what he will do. I do hope Anna will play like that. But it's true. Was it 20 minutes? It was some time. Yes, Anna spent. It was more than 10 minutes. Maybe it was even 15 minutes. And that's true. That is too long, actually. That is too long to spend for such a natural move in general. But I do hope Anna will speed up later on, because we could see what happened yesterday. Time is so important. Time, energy, of course, is also important. But without time, it's easy to go wrong. It's easy to see things that doesn't really exist. And so time is of course a part of it. But of course also to have the energy. So here we saw castling. We can see that Anna has developed 1, 2 pieces And her queen is also up. We have 1, 2 here, and white will surely go out with the bishop. Only thing is, if white is concerned, bishop d3, maybe bishop e2. If white is concerned of bishop g4, could it be a small move like this? But it looks very, very slow to go h3 here now. Rook e8 and bishop d3. Could this be a move? Castling. Can we go castling here now? And this is actually possible to be played. We can play this because we have rook e6, rook h6, and mate. And this is just very, very difficult to defend against. If you try to defend like this, yes, then the rook is coming in. And if you try to do something else like this, and now it's also rook g6. But we are having such a terrible threat, rook h6 here now. So let's go back. I just made it quickly. But these things are... let's see what our opponent will play here now. He takes a bit of time. I'm a little bit surprised because he played very quickly in the beginning. But now he takes a bit of time. And of course, he can do that. He has only spent like 5 minutes. 5 minutes plus for 9 minutes. Anna made her 8th move now. So they have played 8 move. And remember, this is a tournament with classical time control. So they get 90 minutes for where they have to make 40 moves. And after 90 minutes, they will get half an hour extra. And all the time, they have this valuable, so important half minute that really made a revolution, at least for me, in the chess, where we get extra time. So it will be able, at least if they're easy winning position, to win them. That's the idea with having this 30 seconds extra time the whole game. So, Anna, and Cousin was very good to do. I think that was the main move because we put in the king into safety. That's very, very, it has to stay here now. And let's see how what will happen in next move. But castling was absolutely the move number 1 to be played here in the position. And after that, depends on what white is doing. If white goes bishop d3, yes. If white goes bishop d3, bishop g4 is a huge move to be played. And maybe white should bring in this move because now we can go castling here. Knight e7. But we don't dare to do this. Remember how we were looking at this d4 pawn is hanging. We will grab here and go knight e5. So where he put the bishop on d3. Yeah, this was absolutely what I expect. No, he went bishop e2. I'm sorry, I don't see so well on the board. He went bishop d2. But that is, what can Anna do? Yeah, that is, he was concerned of bishop g4, and that's why we can see that it was good for Anna to cancel. So what can Anna do now? She can go, she played bishop f5 here now immediately. She played bishop f5. That is absolutely a fine move to be played here now. Bishop f5 was played. She could also go, and we can remember, if there are some attack here on b3, we can defend, we can go queen e7. There actually even a tactical way of defending like this. Now we have a terrible fork here, but we have something more coming up. We have a queen trap, and this would be the end of the game. So queen b3 is not a problem at all, but so Anna played bishop f5 quickly when bishop e2 was played. And she wanted to make the move quickly, and I think that is just very, very good. So what I expect her opponent to go castling, and now Anna can go rook d8 or knight e7. If a move like this comes now, we can just defend it with the rook to b8. That is absolutely, completely fine. And with bishop f5, what Anna wants to do with this bishop f5 is actually that she is taking a grip of e4. So she doesn't want to allow her opponent to play e4. And remember, these are the 4 central squares. It's a little bit like a bridge. These are the most important squares in the center and very, very important to control. And we can see that black with the pawns and the bishop controlling e4, also controlling e5. We have a pawn on d5. we have no control of d4. And for white, we can see the same. White has some control of e5, some control of e4, not as much as black, but no real control of d5, more than that the knight is looking at d5, but it's well protected. So yeah, there is some. So castling was played. The most is coming out quickly. Let's see, what will Anna play? Rook e8 or knight d7 are the most I expect. I do hope Anna go knight d7. It's more natural. It could be later on that she wants to bring the other rook to e8. So let's see what she's doing. She's going to play here now very quickly. I'm happy to see that. I'm happy to see that. So this game has just started. Her opponent made 10 moves. Anna is going to make her 10th move soon, I believe. So knight d7 is such a natural move. Knight is such a natural move to be played. And I don't think Anna will spend so much time on her next move. So knight d7 or rook e8 are the two moves I would guess. And we have knight d7. And this is just the best move to be played because it could be that we want to bring the other rook here to e8. I don't think so. I don't think so at all. But we keep the option open. But this knight doesn't have another future than to d7. And now we have different paths for it. We can go rook e8, and I think this is actually what we want to do. I would guess there's something else with the bishop to e4. Her opponent cannot go rook b1. Sometimes you like to go rook b1, planning b4, but it doesn't work. We will just grab it. So if her opponent wants to go rook b1, he wants to play for b4. He needs to go a3. And in position like this, I'm not sure what is better. Maybe could we start something like that? I'm just wondering about the b4 here. What is going to happen here if we go some b5? Knight f6, we are taking in, and we are starting an attack here. I'm just not sure what is. Yeah, now this works very, very well. I went very, very far away because after something like king h1, we have queen takes c3. So I go very, very far away. But there are some ideas with an attack because of Anna's bishop looking at the queen side, and her queen can come to h6. But she wants to control e5, so white's knight is not able to go there without at least having to give a pawn. And if you give a pawn is quite a lot. Water is always good to have when you play. It gives a lot of energy. I think there are lots of players who only like to drink water. So I would say that water is the number one when you're playing. But of course, you should have your favorite drink during the games. And if you need, after some hours, maybe eat something small, maybe a banana or whatever. At least for me, this is very, very important, especially with age. But even when I was younger, I felt that I needed to take something. But with age, yes, absolutely. No, you're not allowed to drink alcohol during the games. No, you're not allowed. If you can have a, yeah. Yeah, playing chess. When we are watching, we see the games. It looked like it quite easy. They are sitting, moving pieces. It doesn't look like it takes a lot of energy, but it does. I remember my brother, of course, remember him. I have a brother. He is Don. He's an international master. And when in his youth, he was always eating a lot in tournaments, but he was also normally losing weight in tournaments because of all the energy spending during the games. So it's absolutely so important. And let's see, we have the bishop here looking at h2. This could be scary. Of course, white can always close the position with g3. And this is maybe what white will need to do if Anna can start some attack. So Anna had played this very natural move, bishop f5, castle, and knight d7. These three moves. She took time for castling to decide, and but it was the most flexible. Castling to see what white was going to do with the bishop. And when white played this a little bit passive move, bishop e2. Anna went with the bishop to f5. So we can see that this bishop has become active, and it's because white took very early on d5. And when you take up, you are ready to bring this bishop out. And lots of time you can't get to d3, to f5, to this diagonal, because white has a bishop on d3, maybe queen on c2. But here, yes, Anna, she could do that. Yeah, Anna has a very nice position. It's more pleasant for her. I would say it's more pleasant for her because her opponent has played passively. Her opponent also took on f6. Her opponent changed the black squared bishop against the knight without Anna making anything. Sometimes you make this little small move, h6, threatening the bishop and asking, are you going to keep the bishop? Are you going to keep the pin? Or are you changing? But her opponent did it without Anna spending a move on it. And it actually has helped Anna because it could be with the pawn on h6. We couldn't start an attack with queen h6. So for Anna, it could be that it's better that this pawn is not on h6. So he played a3. This is not so surprising that he played this. I guess Anna is going to go a5 now to stop it. I think so. But it could be that this is a better plan to be played, but this is just very, very difficult to play here now. Can we go something like g5, but then we will have g3. I'm just wondering how is a position like this with f5. And this is actually very, very good for black. f5, we have f4, and now we have a tremendous threat of g4. Let's see you take here now. Maybe we take back, maybe we can even, I wonder if we can do something. No, maybe like this, just, and we are planning lots of things. I guess you will need to defend here. We have something like this, and how is this position? We see there's a weakness on e3, I guess. Maybe rook e8 looks normal, but this is absolutely fine to be played. Maybe e4 could be played. This is very, very far away. But it's possible that Anna could start on an attack here now. And I think she will spend some time. Her opponent wants to go a3 to play b4, b5. This is called the minority attack. And this is a very well-known plan to be played in this kind of pawn structure. This is a pawn structure of the exchange variation in Queen's Gambit. So we have an exchange variation, but it was played a little bit differently. And white also took away the tension by taking the knight on f6. And in this pawn structure, we see there's one pawn here, two pawns. Black is having 1, 2, 3. So we can see that two pawns are attacking three pawns. And that's why it's called minority attack. And this is what her opponent wants to do. Her opponent wants to play for a majority attack. And what could Anna be doing here? Oh, it will be so exciting. I think, yeah, queen h6, absolutely. b4, and maybe this is the strongest, but this is just b5. This is very, very, I don't know. Can we go something like this? We will take back here. I'm just trying to see if I make some slow move. What is going to happen? Yeah, we are bringing up pieces here. We are getting this bad pawn structure. If you look at a position like this, we can see white is better on the queen side, but black is having mass of pieces on the king side. We have one bishop looking at the king. We have one bishop which could be able, it's also looking at h3, could be able to use. Also maybe to take away the defender, the knight. And we have 2, 3. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces to use in attack. And white has maybe 1, 2, maybe, I don't know if the rook could count, maybe a pawn to put in between. Not so many pieces to play with. So it's absolutely possible to start an attack. And as I said before, it is to black's advantage that the pawn is on h7 and not on h6. That white took on f6 without being forced to do so because Anna can put her queen on h6. I guess Anna will spend some time here now. I think she will do that. I hope she will not spend too much time, but she needs to come up with a plan. And the moves I'm guessing she will play, it's not easy. It could be she goes b4, ba5. She wants to stop this move. It could be, but I don't know, queen b3, could her opponent, then maybe even we can go b5. And actually, sometimes putting the pawn on a4, bringing the knight to c4 could be your plan. So this is actually a good way of playing. Also, a5, this would be a mistake, absolutely, because we can just play on the queen side also. So this is what is good with the bishop. Look at this bishop in the center. It's looking at the king side, but it's also looking at the queen side. The strength of this long rank piece. These pieces can look all over the board, like the queen, the rook, and the bishop, while the knight has to be close to where the action takes place. And that's why a knight as an outpost in the center is lots of time a dream. And if it's an outpost in opponent's camp, it can just be fantastic. So, let's see. Here we have the position. So a5 could be a move to stop her opponent play. This is absolutely nothing wrong because rook b1, bc is not possible to be played here. What could her opponent do there? I don't know what her opponent will do after a move like a5. So this is absolutely fine. And this is also a good way of playing. My opponent wants to play quite clear, wants to go b4. I will prevent my opponent from playing what my opponent wants to do. So I go a5. This is absolutely a very good way of playing. I'm not, yeah, I'm a little bit, no, I'm not so much coaching. A little bit sometimes. I've been coaching a little bit in for the Swedish Chess Federation, and I do, but very, very little, not so very much actually. I'm a mostly a player myself still, but because this is what I actually enjoy most, as long as my level will be more or less okay. It always goes together, of course. If the results will be too bad, it will be much tougher to play. But I'm not coaching so much, actually. But a little bit in the Swedish Chess Federation, I have been doing a little bit, actually. Uh, yeah, rook e8 is absolutely fine move to be played also. We can go bishop. If you want to play bishop e4, I want to go like queen d6 and then maybe bishop e4. So this is what I would like to play. So if someone is wondering who I am Grandmaster Pia Cramling, also Anna's mother. So I am here with you now. The last 4 games Anna is playing in MAIA Open in Portugal. And it's a huge open. I can see in the group Anna is playing, it's around 215 or maybe 230 players. Lots of players. There are some other tournaments, some other Blitz tournament has been taking place. They were playing a Blitz tournament on a boat, I believe, before the first round. And yesterday there was a Blitz tournament for the streamers, and Anna made a good result. That was very nice to see. So, and Anna is playing this time. She's seeded 63 among the players, and after 6 games, she has 3 out of 6. So there's still 3 more games to go. Anna is playing with the black pieces. This has been a Queen's Gambit. Actually, Queen's Gambit exchange variation in the end, but a little bit unusual. White has playing not so ambitious. White with taking, giving away the bishop, taking Anna and 1 knight on f6, and that is why Anna's knight, queen got up to f6 so early. And so we have seen I wonder, we have seen so many Queen's Gambit in this tournament. It has almost been like a theme here for Anna, both with white and black pieces. So, that's quite amazing. Maybe not the first round, maybe 2. She has played 6 games. Maybe 4 of these 6 games can have been Queen's Gambit, if I'm not wrong. No, but she's playing the 7th round now, so maybe it's 4. Yeah, I'm not really sure, but quite many has been Queen's Gambit, both with white and with black. Yesterday, Anna played another setup. She played a Catalan when you are putting the bishop on e2. Yeah, move number A3. Is it already 8 minutes ago? Oh, that's a long time. But I think now there are more reason to spend time than it was when Anna was going to Castle. And Anna has, yes, Anna has played both against me and against her father in classical tournament. She played against her father in Gibraltar Chess Festival. There are some years back in the big, very, very beautiful open tournament, which was held in Gibraltar during, is it more than 20 years? It was held so many times. She played against him there, and she has played against me also in Gothenburg when we play one of these Swedish Grand Prix. It's a weekend tournament, but Saturday and Sunday you have double rounds with classical game, and we were paired. We had to play against each other. Yeah, rook to e8 is absolutely a fine move. Rook e8 is one good move. Queen h6 is a good move. a5 is a good move. What more could I expect? I would say these are the moves I would like. One, two, maybe this rook, but it looks a little bit strange, and three. These are the three moves I would go. It's absolutely possible to go rook a8, but I think this is a very difficult move to be played. It could be that it's better to go with this rook, but it's not so easy to do that. It's not so easy because after a move like queen b3, we will need to go back to defend b7. But the queen is not good on b3, so this is not a problem. But I would say if a rook comes to e8, it's difficult to go with a. And why should we go with the a rook? Yes, because the plan is to go here, queen h6, g5, maybe move the bishop and play f5. And when the f5 pawn is moved, the rook is better on f8 than on e8. So we are playing on the king side. So let's see, what will Anna play here now? I told you a5, queen h6, or rook f e8. These are my three guesses that she will play one of these moves. And is Anna on her way to play? Is on her way to play, or what will she do? But I would say that this rook a8 is just, no, it's just not very common. But these are also very logical moves, because what do we want to do? If you want to play with this knight, we can try to bring it to f6. We can also try to bring it in an attack with rook e8, knight f8, knight g6. And the question is, do we want to play with the f pawn? And that's actually a way of playing for an attack. Yeah, b3 square is a little bit weak, but there is no way why black can use that fact, not at all. So a little bit weak, but it's not an issue. But we can see that white planning b4, b5, taking on c6, and then we could see that this c6 pawn would be a weakness that white will try to attack. So I expect Anna to go a5. This is the move I expect Anna to do here now to stop her opponent's play. But let's see. It doesn't look like she's going to play on the queen side. It looks like she's going to play on the king side. So what is she going to do? Rook 8, or yeah, here it came. Rook 8. That was also absolutely a natural move to be played. What will she do after b4? b4 will absolutely come here now. Absolutely will become in b4. Will Anna go queen h6? She can also go this little move a6 if she wants to. And the idea is actually that you will not, but now you have some play with knight a4 to bring the knight to c5. But if you play something like this, maybe b5 could be played. We can even play a position like this. And can we go knight b6? Maybe we should even go a5. And this is also absolutely fine to be played. We are planning to, now if you play, I just make a little bit small move. We are planning knight b6. We can always put a knight on c4. This is just wonderful to be played. So if her opponent play b4, Anna can actually also play a little move like a6. So we are stopping white on the queen side, and So this is absolutely also possible to play. So rook 8 was played. I would say that was a very, very natural move to be played. Absolutely. And if you move one of the rooks, this is the most natural move to be played, even though it could be that it was better to go without a rook, but it's just so difficult to go with this rook when you have a pawn on f7, you have queen on f6, you have a bishop at f5. Takes so long time before you can get this pawn on f7. So Anna, she is having 3 out of 6. She has 50%. She won 3 games. She lost 3 games. She lost the first round. She lost against Daniel Campora from Argentina. He lives in Spain. I played with him lots of times during the years, lots of times. But Anna was actually winning. In the end, it was a drawing endgame, a drawing rook endgame, but she went wrong there. And but then Anna has beaten 3 players who has less rating. They have had around 1800 or 1900. And she lost also against a player from France. I forgot his name. Around 2200. I'm sorry, it's easy to remember the rating. And yesterday Anna lost against a very young player from Portugal, also very close to 1800. And he's born 2011, so was a very young player. But we could see Anna had winning position, but without energy. I guess Anna was very, very tired, so she went wrong. She actually lost on time, and it was some strange things happening with the clock. But in the last position, Anna is lost if her opponent had different ways of winning the game. So, but it was just some issue, very strange issue, and I didn't really understand what happened only after the game. So, but today is a new game, and we have to keep on having this fighting spirit, this happiness for playing, and be confident. And I just would say that if we always could be as confident and feeling this happiness every day, whatever result we do, like we were winning, we would be much stronger. So this is just what's so important. Anna, she played this a little bit quicker, I hope. So she has played 11 moves, 30 minutes for 11 moves. Yeah, maybe that is not so quickly. It's not because she has only 1 hour to make 29 moves. So she will need to speed up here. She will need to speed up. And when you play in a tournament, this is an open tournament. It means, I think it's open for all category of players. So you can play without even having ELO rated, I believe. And it doesn't matter your rating. You can also be a very strong player. And so they are playing 9 games. And then when you make the pairing, you are normally paired against someone with the same points as you. And so in the top, we can see there are 3 players with 5.5 out of 6. 2 of them played against each other yesterday. They cannot play against each other another time. That is a rule to remember. When you have played against a player, you cannot play against the same player once more in the same tournament. And normally you are changing color. Not every time. Sometimes it could be that you're repeating, but the pairing, the program for the pairing is looking at the colors. So in 9 games, it's very unusual that you don't get, normally you get 5 blacks, 4 whites, or 5 whites and 4 blacks. And that's why there are uneven numbers in a tournament. So it will not be a huge difference of the number of colors that you're playing, white or black. And so Anna, she's playing against a player, one of those, I don't know how many players, quite a lot of players who are having 3 points, exactly the same points as Anna has. Was it 5 minutes ago? So maybe now her opponent has spent a little bit time. I'm very happy to see that. I'm absolutely happy to see that. Most players prefer to play with white. It normally is very pleasant to be the first one to start the game. There are some players who prefer to play with black. Maybe in some of the tie breaks, if you get the same points, maybe I don't know the second, maybe some of the tie breaks, third, fourth, fifth could be the one who had more black. But otherwise, no, you don't get compensation for playing with more black games than with white. And in lots of tournaments, when you are having your in the final result, if you're sharing the same points and concerning prize money, some of them they are split completely. Other tournaments they prefer to give the prize money strictly according to the final result, the number where you finished. Yeah, so this tournament is held in MAIA, a suburb in Oporto in Portugal. They started 4 o'clock local time, 4 o'clock local time. For me, I'm sitting in Stockholm. Here it was 5 o'clock Central European summer time. So they have been playing for a bit more than an hour. And you can see that the classical game, yes, it takes time, it goes slowly, but it is exciting, even though it takes some time. And we can see that if there will be time travel, I do hope it will not be Anna in time travel. If there will be time travel today, that then all of a sudden the players will need to make moves very, very quickly. Yeah. So Anna is a slow player. I am also a slow player. Anna's father, Juan Beon, who is playing in the tournament also, he's a quick player, and that would be, I would love Anna to be the same, but she is so much more similar to me in that aspect, to spending times and sometimes spending times unnecessary on thinking, overthinking some things. So that is actually very, very good. If you make the same moves much quicker, the result will also be much better. But it's not easy to change our pattern. We have pattern, and it's very not easy at all to change them. Yeah, in a tournament like this, you don't know if who you will be paired against. You only know it when the round is finished. So only when this round is finished, all the games has finished, the pairing will be made, and only then you know who you will play against. And I wouldn't say there's not a big. Anna will not play against her father, at least not tomorrow. Maybe the day after could happen, because her father he is having 4.5 out of 6. He has 1/2 point more than Anna, and whatever he will do today, he will still have more points than Anna. Yeah, Juan is he is Anna's father is having 4.5 out of 6. Yesterday he won a miniature. He won a game only in 12 moves. I couldn't believe it. I know some of you told me, but I could just didn't do believe it that he won so quickly. And it was a tactical theme. I do hope Anna one day will show you. It's just the Queen D2 was played. That was a little bit, I would say, surprising move here on the board. Queen D2 was played. Now Anna can go Queen H6. She can also go Rook E6 here now. Queen D2. That was because it's a little bit, I would say, he goes A3, and I thought it was to go B4. Now he goes Queen D2. What I like here now, I like Queen H6 to start an attack here. This is what I like. She can also go Rook E6 if he wants to, but I would like Queen H6 here now in a position like this. Can we go here? Can we bring out a Rook here now? Maybe we can go a Rook to E6. Maybe we can go G5, but we see in a position like this that it would have been better to have the rooks this way, but that was absolutely very difficult. So let's see, what will Anna do? He goes Queen D2. So it looks like his plan with A3 was maybe not playing B4. It could be he wants to play B4 later on, but he wants to connect the two rooks with each other. So what could Anna do here now? I like this move. I like Queen H6. This is what I absolutely like. I like Queen H6 here now. This is what I like. Anna could also go, can she go something like A5 here, playing like this? Yes, she could do. It could be with Queen. What I like with Queen, after Queen D2, it could be that he wants to go Bishop D3 without being annoyed by this. But then I like this move. Bishop D3 would be losing on spot. not be losing on spot, but it would be bad because we have bishop g4 and we're threatening the knight and we have threats against h2. I'll just show you. Oh, yes, there is a mate. And white would be necessary, have to play like this, but we will just grab this pawn. And here, I'm not sure which is the way to attack, but we have an extra pawn. It could be even a move like bishop f4 could be strong. We are having some tremendous threat, and the idea, of course, if you take it, there will be a mate. So there are lots. There are a way of playing for tactics. No, I made a move. Has Anna played queen h6. She played it, and I think this was the most natural move. I think now her plan is to go rook e6 and maybe rook g6. But she will probably have to play with the pawns also here. So maybe she will need to play with g5. And this is, it could be fine, but we have to be careful for e4. Do we have to be careful for e4? No, we don't have to. I just want to show you at after a move like g5 here now, e4 would be not a good move. We have bishop f4, you're going I don't know where, and we would grab on e4. So that is not a possibility. So Anna played queen h6. This looked like a very, very natural and good move. And if you try some tactics, no, it doesn't. We have these tactics actually, Jack. Of course. So no, it doesn't. I want just to say if you want to change queen, but we could also take on d2 and take on e4. But here. So is this played? No, 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 this is not played. No, no, this was the mistake I made. So queen a6 was played. I expect her opponent to go g3. I expect her opponent to go g3 in this position. I expect him to go g3. And after g3, what? Then Anna can go knight f6. And we can see what, because she's bringing a knight up here. It will be unpleasant with a knight on g4. She will start having some threats. Knight g4, queen h3 will be very, very unpleasant for white to play against. And we can see that the rook on e8 is very, very important, because if Anna wants to go knight f6, there is never any way her opponent can go knight e5. It could be it was not a good move. Okay, her opponent can play knight e5, but it means that her opponent is giving away a pawn. So the rook on e8 was very logical to keep, to keep control here on the e5, keep control of e5, keep control of e4, these two very important squares. And also, it might be Anna wants to bring it up here to attack. So queen h6 came here now. This was a very nice move, and we can see, I told you this early on, that white was very eager to take on f6 even before Anna pushed the bishop, has been helping her, because having the pawn on h6 would not make it possible for Anna to play the way she is. With the pawn on h7, yes, she can play for this. And this is unpleasant for white to play against. It's unpleasant to have the queen looking at h2 and the bishop looking at h2. Yeah, but if white weakens something, white need, remember, we have been looking at this. We can take here now. Remember, I don't know what is better. Rook e6, probably this is the best way. And we need to go something e4. I guess, can we go rook e6 here now? Maybe, I don't know. Here we have rook g6. Maybe this is, but we just take here now, knight g5. And, oh, I'm not so awakened here. And we have queen h2 mate. So, so this is, so actually, this is true. When Anna play queen h6, she is pointing with the bishop. She's pointing the queen here now. If white moves one of the pawns, they will be weakening. But it could be that white will be forced. If Anna go bishop e4 or bishop g4, white will be forced to go g3. But Anna prefers that white plays this move without, for free. She will win more time. So, but if white decides to move one of these two pawns, this we can see would actually lose on spot after this. This white is actually the best. Not right for rook e6. I'm wondering here. Oh, we have h4, and a move like this. We have oh, we have queen h1. Yeah, this one is defended. So of course not. We would absolutely go, but we would actually just grab this pawn. And now we see the rook is coming in to g6 or to h6. So if white moves one of the pawns here in front of his king, it has to be the g pawn. And that is also very logical. He has the white squared bishop. He wants, so there are more harmony going g3 than h3. And also, this is a black squared bishop. So with g3, at least, white will be blocking the black bishop. Yeah, it could be that white wants to go g3 and then rook e1, rook bishop f1, bishop g2. That could be an idea for white to be playing here, yes. So if g3 here, but I wonder, knight f6, rook e1, how is this? This is maybe okay, because if you go here, we have time for bishop f1. We will kick you back. There is no point on play. We can go knight g4. What is happening if you go bishop f1? We have bishop e4, knight h4. Yeah, this is actually, oh, this is actually a beautiful mate. Look at here, 1, 2, 3 pieces looking at the king side, and white is defending with a knight. I just want to show here, and we have this mate. Let's go back to the game he played. What did he play? He played g3. This was very logical. He stopped the bishop, and he did it now. Now I like knight f6. I really like knight f6, bringing up the knight, because this bishop cannot any longer attack h2, but I would like to go knight f6, rook e1, and knight g4. I think this is a nice way of playing here now. This is what I would like to do. Knight g4, and I'm not sure, because also here b4, we don't take on e4, but there, maybe we put this little move between here. Do we dare to go away here now? And now we make knight e4, and we have threats against h2. And we can see here, remember, now this is not a mate. This is not a mate, because after this here, the king will escape. So this is not a mate. But here, do we have some tactics? Yes, maybe. Oh, there are. Maybe we have g5. Maybe we have something like this and g5. Oh, this is crazy. This is crazy. But he played g3. I think that was a very logical move to be played by her opponent. And the move I like mostly now is knight f6 to bring up a piece, because this piece cannot any longer attack h2. I want the knight to come up and attack h2. This is the way I would like to play. I'm not so fond of going g5 in a position like this with the rook on e8. I'm not so fond of going g5 here now. Let's see, knight f6, rook e1, knight g4. And now we are actually having some ideas. I said a b4. Could we go that we go? I wonder, can we go a move like this? Maybe this is not the right. Knight h4. And we have knight take h2. Thank you. And the idea is, if you take, yeah, we will take care of it, check. But this is how a position like this is it better for black. Absolutely. Pawn more. We have different color bishop, but we have an extra pawn. But for white, this is it's not such a big issue that it is extra pawn. And if you look for the endgames, you see that this is the wrong corner for the endgame. It's always good to look at when we have bishop on the board. But this is something in the air always. But let's see here now. So now he played g3, stopping the diagonal. Very, very logical move. And I like knight f6. What more could be played? Rook e6 could also be played. Rook e6 could absolutely also be played in a position like this, if Anna wants to. But she will not be able to play queen h3, rook h3, and changing the knight. Also, after queen h3, there would be a fork here. So it's not so easy to use the rook in the attack. It will not be after g3. So this is why I would prefer to bring up the knight. So Anna, she is woman FIDE master. In this tournament, she has played against, I think, only one player with a title. It was the first round, Daniele Campora, who is a grandmaster. And she also played against a player with 2,200, but I think he didn't have a title. He might have been FIDE master. I'm a little bit unsure about that. So Anna is woman FIDE master, and I think she would love to become woman international master. And I absolutely sure that she will get her title if she has keep on playing, keep on having her happiness, and just playing a little bit quicker, then it will come. I'm sure about that. And Woman International Master is the next title after Woman FIDE Master. After that, you can become Woman Grandmaster. And then there are the same titles in the open class, which are open for everyone. So I am a grandmaster. I'm one of about 30. Could it be 30 or 40? Maybe it's about 40 women who has the title. I think it's a little bit more than 40 women now who are grandmasters in the world. It's not so much, but it becomes better all the time. Anna, how long time it will take before Anna starts beating me? She has beaten me sometimes when we play Blitz at home. She has absolutely beaten me, and sometimes, and so I don't know, but it will absolutely come one day that she will start beating me in rapid and classical too. But when, I don't know. Mm. I was quite old when I became a GM. I started with chess quite late. I was taught the rules in the chess club at Passanten in Huddinge, a suburb to Stockholm. And it all started with a man, Sven-Erik Pettersson, who did a fantastic work creating the club, which became the biggest club with more than 1,000 members during some years. So I was taught chess at quite late age, at 10, and I became IM, I think it was 82, after making a norm in London, Lloyds Bank, and 2 norms in Norway, I believe. And then I became Grandmaster only at 29, 92. So it was, quite late. I would believe that with chess, like with languages, with lots of things, if you start earlier, it becomes much more natural. So I believe that it's a handicap to start later. I just think so. I have tried to become the best of me, but it would have been, I just think that starting earlier, it will become more natural. So it is better to start earlier. Absolutely. There are, of course, players who have managed to become strong players starting later, also later than me. But starting earlier makes it easier. Absolutely. Let's see, what will Anna play here now? What will she play in this? There was a big smile coming up here now on Anna's face. I don't know what happened here. I don't know what happened here. Oh, when I said about the wrong corner, when you play, if you get to an endgame with only one pawn on the H file or A file, and you have the bishop, your opponent has only one king. If it's the wrong corner, you cannot win if your opponent's king is in the corner. This is what I meant. But of course, I should have told you. And this is something always to look at when we're playing with the bishop. The pawns are left, and what if there is the right corner or not. But so that was why I said it. So there are some fortresses where actually your opponent or could have much more pieces, like I said there, a pawn on h5 and a black squared bishop, but white with a king on h1 or king on g2, not able to kick it out, it will become a draw. So that's why I said it. And what Anna played knight f6, this is the move I like. This is the most active move, and I would say the most natural move for Anna to play. She is an active player. She likes to play actively with her pieces. She wants to bring up the knight to g4. That she wants to go knight bishop h3 first or knight g4. No, I don't think so. I think her idea is to go knight g4. And if our opponent makes something like this would not be a good move. We would kick it. I think we actually can start kicking the knight. You see, it has to come back somewhere now. And now maybe, I don't know, knight g4 is maybe not such a good move because you have e4. Oh, we have to be careful here now. We have to watch up for e4. This is what we have to do. We have to watch up for e4. Maybe queen g6 could be a good move. I don't know if e4 here is something to be played. No, we have bishop f4. I am going very, very much further, but I just want to show you that this will become a mate. This is a check, king is moving, and we have here. There are lots of tactics, and of course, so Anna played knight f6. Her plan is to go knight g4, and I would say that this position is unpleasant for white. Anna is having the initiative, absolutely. She is playing for an attack on the king side. She's playing for an attack on the king side. Her opponent can force a queen exchange, but we would just grab it, and we grab an extra pawn. I don't know what is better. Maybe it's better to take with a knight. It could be that it's better to take it with a knight, and maybe it's just better to play like this because we will win the d4 pawn also. So of course it's not even something to think of course not. But so Anna play knight f6. She wants to go knight g4, and with knight g4 the knight is putting pressure on h2. White needs the knight. This knight is such a tremendous, such an important piece for white to defend the king. And remember that knights, together with the queen, especially with the queen, are very strong pieces for attacking. But they are also maybe the best defender of the king. And that is why we learning in the opening to put the knight on f3, on f6, looking toward the center, but it's also close to our king to defend the king. I have not played against Judith Polgar. I have only played of the three sister Polgar. I only played against Susa. Could it be 10 times or close to 10 times? She's a little bit closer to me in age. She's born 69, 6 years younger. So I played her. I think I only played her in women events. I played her in the Women Olympiad 88. I guess when Hungary won. I actually played her. Sweden played them the last round when they won the Olympiad, the Women Olympiad, first time, Hungary. And I also played against Susa in Women World Chess Championship in candidates tournaments. I'm a little bit confused now if I play with her in some other tournaments, but I don't think so. I don't think so. But this is some time back. I played with her like 30 years back in the 90s. So it's a long time ago. So I never played against Judith. She's much younger than me. So I never got the chance to play her. And when we played against Hungary 88, it was Susa Polgar on first board. Judith, she was winning almost all her games, but she was playing on second board in that Olympiad. I have played, yes, I played against most of these very well-known female players. I played against Nona Gabrinashvili lots of times. I think the first time was 84 when I played women tournament in Georgia, in Tbilisi. 84, it was actually the strongest women tournament held that year. Then I played against her. I think that was first time I played with her. Lots of time, also rapid. And maybe the last time was maybe I'm not sure. There are some, maybe could it be some 6, 7, 8 years back? I'm not sure actually. So I played with MAIA, of course, lots of time. We are quite close in age. MAIA Chivananidze, who has stopped playing, and with other legendary Georgian players from Georgia. Yeah, so move number 13. So her opponent takes a bit of time. I'm happy to see her opponent is playing more slowly than Anna's other opponent, but he has an unpleasant position. I wouldn't be happy to have this position with black. I wouldn't be happy to have it with black, with white. I wouldn't be happy because Anna has the bishop pair. She's bringing in another knight, which is going to look at h2. So she is having a lot of piece activity, and this is what she likes to do. What can I expect her opponent to play? I think her opponent will go rook e1. This is what I think her opponent will do. I think rook e1, just to be able to bring the bishop around here to f1. This is what I think her opponent will do. If her opponent wants to try to create some activity, it could be b4. But I don't think her opponent does that. I think her opponent is very concerned of defending the king side. So I think he will do something for his king there. I don't know what he will do. Bishop d3 doesn't look like a good move. Bishop h3, we'll bring it back. Yeah, now we even have knight e4 here. You can see this knight doesn't have a future. Look at this. You have nowhere to put the knight. You can go knight g5, but after a move like this, knight g2, I guess we have this tremendous threat. We are threatening to bring in here now. And if you go something like this, we will bring in this, and we will go queen, and we will probably start with queen here and bishop f3. This is very, very far away, but I just wanted to show that it's very dangerous to play g3 and to lose the white squared bishop for white. White needs to have the white squared bishop when you have made this pawn move. And remember, with the pawn on, with the bishop on white squares, this makes harmony. And this was a necessary move for white to play to stop Anna's bishop from, to block the bishop from attacking. Yeah, I think Anna's energy level is better today. I do hope it's better today. It has been not so good in other rounds because she has been very tired, very exhausted, and it's just so, so important. So I do hope that she has more energy, and it looks like it when she is sitting there at the board. Has her opponent played? No, her opponent is thinking. I was getting a little bit confused because Anna, it looked like Anna was going to move, but she is just very, very focused on the game. And I can see the clock on the digital board, on the digital board not, but here on internet, that white clock is ticking, but I can actually not see on the clock from side whose move it is. But here I can see it's white who is taking time, and I'm happy to see that. He played knight h4. This is not such a good move because he wants to force it away. Now I like bishop h3. We need to give it, and I like g5 here now. I like g5 here now. But this, he will surely go knight g2. And in position like this, maybe he will go knight here, knight f3, a position like this. And but here queen d6, bishop f5. Yeah, we have knight e4. So he's going bishop queen h3. Yeah, he's going bishop knight h4. He goes knight h4. He is annoyed by this bishop. And what will Anna do? I think Anna will go bishop h3. And this is what I absolutely think that she will do. Here it came. Anna played it immediately. I'm very happy to see that she played so quickly. This is the most active move. Her opponent will absolutely move away the rook. Her opponent will absolutely move away the rook here. What could her opponent also do? Knight g2. No, it doesn't look logical. Can we go knight g4? Maybe this is not the best move. The idea is, of course, we have heavy threats here. So if it makes something like this, yes, we will take on g2. And if you take back, yeah, oh, this would be just winning. But her opponent after knight g4 can maybe make rook e2, and if you go taking here, having threats against here, your opponent go bishop g4, and all of a sudden this is getting absolutely fine for white. So let's see what her opponent will play. Anna played bishop h3. This was a good move to be played. Absolutely, it was the most active move. She is because her bishop was under attack, and she is not allowed to give away the bishop for the knight. She needs to keep her pieces. Remember that when we are attacking, we normally need to keep our pieces. We need to have pieces to attack with. sometimes it's enough to have one more than the opponent can defend with. But exchanging pieces and exchanging our active pieces for is normal and not a good way when we want to attack. So rookie one, I'm sure we will see rookie one on the board. It's logical. He wants to defend. He needs to go away. So rookie one is, I'm quite sure we will see on the board here now. So it's quite sure rook e1 will come here because he can go. There are only two moves: move the knight or move the rook. But could he do something else? I'm just wondering. Can we make some strange move? I'm just wondering. Can we make like this here? Knight f5. No, we have queen h3. And we have a double threat on mate and the knight, and we will just grab it. So this is absolutely no tactics here. So he needs to go, and what did he do? He played rook e1. This was absolutely the most normal move to be played here now. This was absolutely Anna can go rook e3. This is fine, but I think her opponent can go bishop f1, and then again Anna needs to keep the bishop. She needs to keep it. So rook e7, I'm not so fond. This would not be a good move, I think, because can we go bishop f1 here now? And taking knight takes, maybe knight g4. Maybe this is fine to be played. Rook e1, but we have so much. No, this is not possible. Because we cannot take away this, we take on e3 with whatever we want to. So this could also be played. So if Anna wants to move the rook here in this position, rook e6 is okay, but not rook e7. Rook e6 is okay, not rook e7, because after bishop f1, if we take here, there is this in-between move, and we would be losing exchange, we would be losing on spot. So in a position like this, Anna would need to come back to keep the bishop here. And but this would a little bit have improved White's position here, I would say. So what are the moves we could think of? G5 is absolutely a move to be considering here now. Will Anna dare to go G5? I don't know. It depends on if how she feels like. But G5 is absolutely a fine move. Maybe it's the best move to go there. But don't forget that when you are making moves, big moves like this, it can go backwards also. So after you go a move like this, if knight g2 will be coming here now, what can we go? We can go rook e7 and try to put some more pressure here. Rook e8 and I don't know, f3, maybe something like this. And we will have to try to get in f5. But you see, this knight doesn't have any square to go to. Like this, we have a plan. h4, h here, and knight h5. We want to have something to attack. So this is just so much harmony in a position like this. And white only has to be careful. Black has to be careful that you don't get in e4. I don't know if you can make a move like this. If you go h5, maybe we will have. Do we have e4? It could be some tactics here against d4. Maybe we have something scary here. We get lots of pieces in here and we get bishop b6. So this, we have the tremendous bishop here. So g5 is one move. Rook e6 is another move. What could other more be played? Knight g4 is not a good move because maybe we can go knight f5 and we will be able to exchange some pieces. So not knight g4. We want to keep the pieces on the board. This is the 7th round in the MAIA Open Chess Tournament in Portugal, or Porto. It's a suburb in Porto with lots of players playing. Anna is seeded number 63 in the Open Tournament among more than 200 players. And the Chess Festival also has other tournaments. And Anna has 3 out of 6. She has won 3 games. She has lost 3 games. And no draw. She has won against weaker players. She has lost 3 games against 1 grandmaster, against 1 player, 2,200, but yesterday also against a player close to 1,800, a very young player from Portugal, born 2011, I believe. But yesterday Anna had fantastic position, but went wrong. And I just hope she has the right energy for this game. So it's so exciting. Chess is so exciting. Will Anna find a good following up? Because it's like that. We all the time have to find good mini plans. Will Anna find that here? What will she do? I like rook e6, I like g5, I like, but these are the moves I like here. But after rook e6, if this comes, Anna will need to take it. And if you take here now, we go knight g4, maybe more like queen e2. Oh, then we have this idea. We have seen it before. We can take it here now. And if you take back, we will win a pawn, king g2, and we will keep a position like this. And this, we have a pawn more. We were looking at almost the same position before, but when white having a white square bishop. With the bishop against the knight, this is much better for black because we don't have different color bishop on the board. Even if there are heavy pieces, this is better, much better to have this extra pawn when black is playing with the bishop against the knight. Because there are not different color bishops, and we still have pawns on both boards. So if we get into an endgame with taking away all the heavy pieces, the bishop and the pawn, I would say, should win against the bishop, and the extra pawn should win against the knight if you keep on having lots of pawns on the board on both sides. So let's go back. This is not position. So what will he play now? What he will play? What will Anna play here now? Very, very exciting. There's so many exciting moments here. So what could I guess? Rook e7 is absolutely fine. Moving up the rook is a fine move. Moving up the pawn is a fine move. These are the moves I would like to see. Rook e7, rook e6, or g5. These are the moves I would just like to see on the board. Other moves, I don't know. I don't like knight g4, I told you, because you have knight f5. Moving the queen to e5, that looks a little bit strange to me. Bishop f1, and we are going backwards. I think just this, and the bishop is just transferred to a more safe place. And here, all of a sudden, black is just having a more black-white pieces are more harmony. And I don't like knight g5 because of knight f5. Could bishop c2 be a move here now? But I guess we go bishop f1 here now. And I'm not sure if you should take this one, taking back, and knight g4. We have this, but we have h3 here now. And this is getting, it's getting crazy here now. Take here and take. I guess we need to go like this. And we have, this is the tremendous threat here now, rook h1. But we're going to win a pawn on e3 if it goes. So I guess we go queen e6, but you have queen d3, and now we can go for the endgame. Maybe we should take even with f-pawn. I don't know, even h-pawn. Yeah, f-pawn is better. So, and the idea is if you take it, yes, we are bringing in the rook. This is very, very far away. This is very far away. But the moves I like is moving the rook 1 or 2 steps, or g5. This is the moves I like to play. It could be that Anna hesitates to go g5 because a little bit scary to move a pawn so far in front of her king. But she doesn't have to be scared for a move like this. We can even do bishop f4, take here and take, or queen take h4, taking here now. And we have some, I guess we're bringing in the rook. We are having some heavy threats here now. Taking on d4, but also queen g4. I just want to show you if you do something, maybe queen d3, but we will just then you go into pin here now. So I'm moving a little bit quickly. So moving the rook 1 or 2 steps, or g5. These are the moves I would like Anna to play, but I'm not sure what she's going to do here now. I'm not sure what she's going to play, what I will guess her to do. I will guess her g5 is the most active move, but I think this is the most active move, actually forcing this knight to go backwards. And after a move like this, you need to move it away. Probably knight f3. Probably knight f3 is stronger because you can have threats. You can maybe have some idea like this. But now I like a move like queen g6. And now we can have the plan with h4 here like this. We can always also, after a move like this, if you want, we can even play these beautiful tactics. I just wanted to show it. So there are lots of ways. But g5 is a good move to be played. But It depends on. It's a little bit a scary move to play also. So I'm not sure Anna is going to play this. For me, I have both tea and coffee, tea and water here. I normally drink lots of green tea, and I like to have a lot of green tea and water, but also a cup of coffee. But I already had my coffee today, so it's green tea and water. Mm. Yeah, this is true. This is very good to look. There is a fork here on the f5. So white to move. White want to go bishop f5 and then maybe have this fork in there. This is why after rook e7, we were looking after bishop f5. We cannot take here because this will be a fork on the knight. And if you go here with a double threat mate, we will take with check. And this will actually be winning because in the end, the queen is standing very well on f2 and we can just defend everything. And it's just a game over, I would say. We have an exchange for the rook, lost an exchange, but that is winning. So let's see what will Anna play here now. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think she wants to play g5, but I think she's a little bit hesitating. This is actually something that can be happening. That if you're winning lots of games, you get more confidence. You would play it more quicker. Here it could be you would play it more easily. Here it could be that Anna is absolutely looking at g5. I'm sure, but I think she's hesitating if it's a good move or not. She's a little bit scared of playing it. Bring Anna's knight to f4. No, it's not an idea because if you bring the knight to f4, it will be taken by e4. So this could be a better plan to go queen here. Now we see the bishop very good to defend e5. And now maybe h5, h4 could be a plan. Maybe sometimes knight e4 could be a plan also here to be played. And if bishop f1 comes, we bring the bishop back here. If you go bishop here, I wonder, can we go h4? Maybe we should go knight e4. I'm just wondering if you have like this and we go h5 in a position like this. So how is this position? Bishop or pawn, maybe the bishop, you go knight g2 and we are perhaps keeping it and we are attacking this pawn because we have the bishop looking at it, but we want to attack with another pawn. And after a while, maybe we can play king g7 and rook h8. So after h4, taking on g3, king g7, and we will get another pawn if we get the h file to play on. So let's go back. Anna taking time. Anna can go knight e4, but I wouldn't really like it. If you take here, I guess you will take here now. If we take back here, yeah, it could be that Anna considered this position. It could be that it is, but I'm not so happy to change one piece that I can use in attack. But it's absolutely possible to go knight e4. But I don't like to take with a rook here now because let's see, if you make a slow move, yes, we will just take here. And we actually have a mate here already. Yeah, you can see. I normally I want to show it to the end. But so we have a heavy threat of taking on h4. If you come in here, if you play like this, bishop f3, I'm sure we can take here also. Queen takes. And we are getting a pawn. We have very, very heavy threats. Again, h2. This looks just very, very good. But let's see. But I'm not so happy to go knight e4 because I want to keep more pieces on the board. But it would change the pawn structure completely. It's not the wrong plan. It's not the wrong plan, but it's not one I would like so much here. But you can absolutely do it. But if you take, it could be Anna is thinking of this. If you take like this, f3 is not possible because we would just, we can even take here. We can even take here, and we have queen g6 again. I'm playing this lots of time. It could be Anna is tempting by this. Actually, it could be she's tempting by this. Knight e4. But in a position like this, maybe knight g2 is fine. And how are we going? If we go rook e8 here now, we don't make an attack here. You can start your play on the queen side. And it's all of a sudden, if you go b4, you have this plan. You have this plan. There's no more an attack here. So, no, I'm not fond of knight d4, but it could be that Anna is thinking of that. Yeah, it's like this. Oh, she's thinking still, yeah. It's like this when you um, when we move a pawn or we exchange pieces, or then moving a pawn or taking back with a pawn, it changed the pawn structure sometimes dramatically. And when the pawn structure is changed, all of a sudden all plans are changed, and that's why chess is so difficult. So we have to make small mini plans all the time. We have to adjust to the position what the position is asking for. And so we can make a mini plan. All of a sudden comes something else we didn't expect, and we have to make a new mini plan. So this is how we are doing, and we do it from our experience. There are some things we do not calculate so much. We are just playing. It's just a sense of, yeah, we have this feeling that in this position I need to play like this or that. Yeah, it could be actually that Anna's biggest opponent is herself. I could actually say that because Anna is sometimes overdoing it. I think she's on her way to Mo. It will be very, very exciting to see what she will play here now. But it looks like she's on her way to Mo. I do hope she doesn't go 94 just because of changing pieces. I would just keep it later on. If Anna wants to go 94 here, she could go 94 in a position like this. But here now is 95 possible. Uh, but we will have and we have queen before. Why is this? We go rook b8. I think this, and we have queen d4, and we are going to win the a7 pawn. Because queen f6, yeah, you're taking here now, and we will yeah, the rook is under attack. So this would actually be working. But it would be more natural that if you want to go 94, that you play it here in this position. But queen g6 would be a better move. And actually to play with this plan with h5. Yes, and after bishop e4, yes, then we can go knight e4, queen c7, and we can start playing f5 here now. And now we have a pawn storm. And here we have the plan h4, h5 and h4, and we keep in a grip of e5. So Anna played g5. Oh, thank you. She played g5. That is a very good move. So exciting. Her opponent has only two moves to do. He needs to move away the bishop. He needs to move away the bishop. Wait, the bishop. Oh, I'm sorry. The knight. Oh, I'm getting so excited. The knight is under attack. Of course, he needs to move away the knight. And so he doesn't have time for any. He doesn't have time for a move like this. I just want to show knight f5 because we have these double threats. We're threatening mate on g2 and the knight, and there's nothing we can take with check. We will just lose a piece, just to show you this quickly. So there is only possible he moves the knight, and where will he move it to? I don't know, f or g2. I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. I think knight f3 is the strongest move to go back, actually. I think so. He can go e4 here now, but after e4, we can even go bishop f4 here and queen g4. This, we were looking at this before. We're not threatening a mate, but after you take here, we have knight take e4, queen take e4, rook take e4. We threaten a mate with rook g4. We threaten take the pawn on d4 here also. So how is this? These are equal pawns, I think, but d4 is falling. And if we try to defend like this, we will actually go rook e8, and we have a tremendous pin here. This is just tremendous pin. We are threatening bishop g4, and we will win on spot. So e4 is not a move. He will absolutely move the knight. Will he go to f3 or g2? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he will do. It's normally more difficult to go back from where you were, but I believe knight f3 is a better move. I believe knight f3 is a better move to keep it more in the center. So, and also because after knight f3, your plan is bishop f1. So knight f3 is, for me, more logical move. It could be that you want to go knight g2 because you want to defend e3. So now maybe rook e6 is possible. Can we go on f3 here now? Maybe rook e8. This is getting very, very weak. We have bishop d3 here now. And are we planning? Maybe we go a move like this just to see that you're never allowed to play this because we have bishop b6 here coming. So this is very exciting to see what he will play. He is thinking, but Anna has used quite a lot of time. She used like, was it 15 minutes? That's quite a lot of time. So she is playing slowly today too. But it was a huge decision. And maybe I would have wished that Anna would have played her moves a little bit quicker earlier on, because here I can understand that she wants to spend some time before going g5. So they made 15 moves, but Anna is down to 35 minutes, so she needs to make 25 minutes, 25 moves in 35 minutes plus the half minute extra she is getting. And she is getting for each move. So knight g2 or knight f3, these are the only moves her opponent can play here, and he will absolutely play one of these two moves. He will absolutely play one of these two moves. Just now, I'm very excited about this position. I'm very excited because it is a very exciting position. Anna is doing very well, but you make something wrong, and then the advantage can disappear. If you make something very big wrong, it can just turn over completely. Chess is like that. So, but yeah, the Chess Olympiad is coming up quite soon, in about 2 weeks' time. It's going to be held in Budapest, and it's about the Chess Olympiads has been going on from more or less 100 years. And they're playing in an open class and a woman class. And Anna and me, we will play in the Swedish woman team. And you play with 4 players plus 1 reserve. You're also allowed to have a captain, but there are 4 players playing at the boards at the time, and you have 1 player to change with. But you will always need to put up the players list like I think it's 5 hours before the games start. 5 hours before the game starts, you know who will be playing on the board. That's about the Chess Olympiad. So in chess, we have our own Olympiad. We are dreaming to become an Olympic sport. That's really dreaming about it. I know it would be fantastic for example, for Sweden, but maybe for lots of other countries too. But we have our own Olympiad, and I have played 13 of that. So let's go back to the position. He is thinking, he's taking his time. He will absolutely move the knight. Where will it go to? I don't know. Knight g2 and knight f3. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what he will do. I see knight f3 is a stronger move, but knight g2 maybe is more logical, to a little bit saying that this was the idea with going knight h4. I wanted to put the knight on g2, and then I want to start, maybe I want to go f3, and I will just keep control of e3. Yes, so there are lots of exciting things coming up over the board, and there are also lots of online tournaments, of course. And of course, I'm very, very excited about the match against Gotham Chess, but that will be in late October. So for me, that is what I'm going to play over the board, more or less, coming 2 months in the Olympiad, and then the match against Gotham. So excited about that. So excited. And just now, I'm very excited about Anna's position. It's always nervous to watch her play. Absolutely always nervous, but also very, very nice. And we see now there are fire on the board, but g5 was a very good move. She is forcing the knight back. And now a very natural plan is to go queen g6 and play h5. Will Anna do that afterwards? I'm not sure. It depends on where the knight, if it goes here now, can we go? I think we can go queen d6 here also, but then maybe bishop d3 is coming. So maybe it's more natural to move up our rook. And why do we want to move up our rook? We want to have control here. So if you don't start playing things like this, bishop d3, and we have this small little move with the bishop. Remember, so you don't really die. And if you come here, no, this, you don't want to have the king here. We can make a move like this. You will need to come back. And now all of a sudden, I get my f5 pawn play. Because when we are attacking, we can attack with the pieces, but we also like to attack with the pawns. So I don't know how much time her opponent has spent, but there is some time after Anna's g5. And yeah, that was a huge move Anna is doing. Anna spent at least 15 minutes for that move. I do understand it, but the problem was, yes, she has been spending lots of time earlier on, and she doesn't have so much time. And I just do hope she's speeding up, but at the same time, I want Anna to play good moves. And it's difficult. It's a little bit of choice. If you're using a lot of time, you cannot try to play the best moves, but you can try to play, yes, good moves. I guess that's the way, the practical way of playing chess, to play quicker and just not try to find the absolutely best. And they are both so very, very well focused, so very well focused on the board also, Anna. And e4 here now. Yeah, after e4 now, the move I like more than anything is bishop f4. So you need to, if you take the bishop, we will take here. And now we have threats. I don't know really. If you go e5, I guess we will go g take f4. And we have a tremendous threat of a mate here now. Here. So e4 is not possible to be played. I think bishop f4 is the best move. And the idea with e4 is, of course, you cannot take here because this would be losing on the spot. This is the idea. So e4. But I think also white could also, yes, black could just also take the pawn. And there is no, you haven't improved your position. So white, black can absolutely play. After e4, you can go bishop f4 if you wanted to play these tactics, but you can just grab the pawn. So I'm quite sure her opponent will not play e4 here now. So Anna's score is 3 out of 6. She's having 50%. She has won 3 games and she has lost 3 games. And there are 3 more games to go. Normally in a tournament, it's very common to play with 9 rounds. So Anna is playing today now at 5 o'clock Central European Summertime, 4 o'clock in Portugal, where she's playing this huge, beautiful open tournament. And tomorrow, Anna will be playing at the same time at 5 o'clock Central European Summertime and 4 o'clock Portugal time. But the last round will be a morning round at 10 o'clock. And that's very, very typical in open tournaments. So players who wants to, they will be able to leave already the same evening and to get home earlier and maybe to save some money if they are staying in an hotel or wherever they are staying. So it's quite common to have a last morning round. Also, some games could be very, very long, and you also like to have a closing ceremony. That is very important for the organizers and for the sponsors. True, Anna has forgotten her glasses, so she is playing without the glasses. And that could also be possible that is affecting her. She doesn't have her glasses that she normally likes to play with here now. And but she will absolutely remember it for the next tournament, which will be the Olympiad in Budapest. So in these 6 games Anna has been playing, she lost a little bit rating when she lost to Campora, but not so much because he was like 300 points higher rated. She lost rating, and now he played knight g2 came. He played knight g2. What will Anna play here now? I don't know what she will do here now. Knight g2, so he moved the knight to one of these two. And what can Anna do here now? She can go knight e4 if she wants to, but then her opponent will take No, I don't like so much knight g4. After queen d6, her opponent will absolutely go bishop d3, I would believe. Knight d4, queen c2, and there will be a threat of f3. But we can go f5 here now. We can go f5. Maybe here, can we take the knight? If we take here now, we will have a tremendous grip here now. Tremendous grip of this square. And queen f5, and also, not look at this knight. It's very difficult to bring it into the game. We need to do something like that. And knight e5. Probably we will try to attack like this. And we will try to attack this way. But we see that white doesn't have a good knight. This knight would dream on b on c3, but it doesn't have a good route. So let's go back here now. Knight g2 came. Yeah, one of these two moves. And what did Anna play here now? What did she play? She played rook to e6 here now. She played rook to e6. She played rook to e6. And she played very quickly. I'm happy she played it quickly. What could be happening here now? I don't know what could her opponent play. I'm guessing maybe something like bishop f1 could be played here now. But then we have knight g4. No, he doesn't want to dare this. He doesn't want to dare it. So maybe he will go f3. But after f3, we can go rook e8, or I think rook e8 is a very normal move to be played. Bishop d3, and now I like this bishop c7 move to go bishop b6. It could be bishop c7 is better here now. So Anna played rook. What did she play? Rook e6. This is a logical move to be played. This is absolutely logical move to be played here now. I guess her opponent will go f3 because it's a little bit this knight defense here. And also before, if you go something like b4, yes, we will bring in this one. And now you don't have time for f3 because we can, yes, maybe we can play other things. Maybe we can even go after f3. Maybe we can even go g4, f4, and we can take here. And after you take it, we will go rook took e3, and you know, everything is falling apart. So if he wants to go f3, this is the moment. And I think he will go f3 here now. This is what I'm guessing. And the idea of going f3 is to control g4 square. So if you go here, Anna will go knight g4. This is getting scary here now. But, oh, no, this is just, oh, this is very difficult to play. This here, here, and we have this mate. This is actually very, very beautiful. I think this is the way of mating. No, we have it this way. I am wondering here now, what am I doing? No, we have it this way, probably like this, and we will make a mate finally. I played it too quickly, but this is also very thematic to be played. So if he comes here, bishop f1, knight g4 will be a tremendous strong move. So I don't think so. I'm gonna play rook e6. I don't know, rook e6 or rook e7, what was better, one of them, but it's absolutely fine, both of them. And she played it quickly. I was very happy to see that. She played it very, very quickly. He hasn't played yet. He's spending some time. I'm happy. Anna still has less time, but he's catching up with Anna. And so I do hope, yeah. And yeah, I hope Anna's father, Juan, is winning. That would be very, very nice. Yesterday, he won miniature. I think it's when is it less than 20 or 15 moves? I think it's less than 20. I'm not sure, which is called miniature. I know the word in Swedish and English. It doesn't work so well for me. But he won in all only 12 moves. And it was a tactical theme, well known, that his opponent missed. And which I just hope that Anna will show you once in her stream. And it's quite curious. I very seldom win my games in such few moves. Very, very seldom. But Anna's father, Juan, yes, he has won a lot of games in less than 20 moves. No, g4 is not a good move. This knight, this would be a big, big mistake because this bishop is not coming out. After we go, let's say I make b4, we make g4, we go knight f4, and this bishop is out of the game. We will not take it. This would already be better for white. We will play with the piece down, which is not, and we will never take it. So we cannot move this pawn. This pawn needs to be in g5. The idea with the pawn on g5 is to, the idea was to bring the knight back. That was the idea, of course. He played f4. That was very shocking move to me. That was a surprise to me. He played f4. I would say, but this is, he played f4. Oh, this was a very, very shocking move. He played f4. So his idea, if Anna go rook e8, his idea is to take on g5 here and go knight f4. But no, it doesn't work. We can take here. And if you go here, we have rook to g3 check. And if you take here, we can choose between making a mate, or we can also, if you won't take the queen. So I would say he played f4. All of a sudden, maybe this is the best way of playing, taking here first. Rook e8, we're having some threats against e3. You cannot defend it this way. We can go g4. G4, you can go bishop d1. Yes, we can do it like that. So he went this. Rook e8 is what I expect Anna to play here now. And now maybe bishop f3 is the best way of playing. If you go g4 here now, you need to go with the bishop to d8. And now this is getting fine. So, and I believe Anna will go rook e6. It's a very difficult choice here. He played this huge move, f4. This is probably, and after this is the best move to be played. But this is very, very difficult. This is difficult to make. And that is why, it's better to take here now. So you don't have time for this in-between move. Yeah, we can play queen h3, we can take back, we can do, we play like this, we keep our tremendous bishop, and here we will go into, we have a mate here now. Oops. So, of course not. So, so the strongest is to take on g2, and now to go rook e8, and we have bishop f3. And the idea is, so now the best way of playing is queen here. And you cannot really take on g5 because we will put more pressure on e3. We also have this beautiful plan, play h5, h2. How are you going to defend it? If you make a move like this, we really go h5, h4 is coming. No, this is not possible to be played. So I like rook e6. I like taking on g2. I guess Anna will go rook e6. I like rook e8. And after this move, but Anna needs to calculate to see what is going to happen here. But in a position like this, she can take on e3. She can take on e3. This is just winning on spot. You don't lose the piece because we have rook to g3, and we are winning immediately because it's a check. There is a threat on the queen, but we take on g3, we check, and the game is over. If you move here, yeah, we grab the queen, and that is just winning. So let's see what will Anna play here now. I think she will spend some time. f4 was a shocking move, but her opponent wants to play actively. I'm quite sure that he wants to bring the knight to f4. I think he wants to bring the knight to f4. And yeah, so such an exciting position. But it's just very, very nice position on the board. Okay, thank you so much. I will keep on playing at chess as long as I keep energy and as long as I can be playing more or less fine. I guess chess is like that. But chess is also very nice in loss. So rook e8, this was the move I expected. Anna spent she spent less than 5 minutes, so this is fine. She is trying to speed up. Rook e8. Now her opponent's best move is bishop f3. And after that, if he goes bishop f3, it's not sure that Anna will find the best move. If he takes on g5, this is a big mistake to take on g5. Why is it a big mistake? Because after this, Anna will threaten e3 with 1, 2, and 3 pieces. The only one defending is the knight, and here. And if you go something like that, yeah, we can take on g2. You take with whatever you want, and we can just grab the pawn. Maybe we don't grab it like this. Maybe we just, because there could be some time, we can go knight g4 and grab it like this. So let's see, what did he play? Did he play? What did he do? No, he hasn't played. Anna played rook e8. He is still thinking. Anna played rook e8. And the best move is bishop f3 to have harmony with the pieces. And Anna can go g4, but it's not such a good move because you can't go bishop e2. Then Anna would just take, and she would take here. This would be winning for her. Winning, it would be very good for her at least. But you can, but white has bishop d1. So he's thinking, so I'm a little bit after bishop f3. What is the best for Anna? Can she go here? Maybe now we can take here, and we need to take here, and we take with the queen here now, and we can try to get this pawn. I'm wondering, knight g3, we can pin it with bishop h3. So this is actually, and if you go rook took a3, this is actually pinned. We are going to lose material. We are going to lose material. We are in a pin. We cannot, this is not defended, and because it's also with a check. So rook e8 was played. Will he play the best move? Will he play the best move here now, which is bishop f3 to have more harmony, to defend e3 and to have more harmony? Why bishop f3? He can also go with the bishop to d3, but then Anna, this is much worse because Anna will bring in the knight. So if he moves the bishop, this bishop needs to control g4 square. So if he comes here, if Anna goes bishop g4, she can play like you have this way of playing, and you are getting absolutely fine with white. So after bishop f3, yeah, this is the best move to be played. But I would say that this is very difficult move to play for black. So it's just one of these very, very exciting moments, very critical moments for both white and black. Will white find the best move? And how will, if he does, how will Anna then continue? I think in chess, you have to be patient for improvements. There is not a quick improvement. You have to keep on working on your chess, keep on playing, keep on analyzing, and it's easier to learn when you are active. So it's a good way of trying to be active. You can try to find a training partner, analyze some certain position. Very good to analyze your games after you have played them, and that is of course maybe not possible when you play online. But if you play games over the board and you have time after the game, analyze it with your opponent. You are learning lots from it. And then maybe also afterwards to a little bit write down the ideas you have had in your game, what you were scared of, and things like that. So it's not easy to improve quickly in chess. You will need to have a lot of patience. Chess is such a difficult game. And also I want to say that this e4 move is, we take here, I'm just wondering, e5. There actually, this is a little bit, yeah, could it be making that he wants to make e4? But we can even play knight take e4, taking here, d take e4, and you take here now, and we have a e3 move. So this is actually a move to be considered, e4, but it looks so tactical. I don't believe it. And the idea is, of course, if you take the wrong way, we have this move. We can go e3 now, here now, but queen take e3, taking, and here white will absolutely be in the game. Now, this would be wrong here now. So even if we have a pin, we cannot really use this pin. This is just very well defended. We need to come back here now. And yeah, let's go back. So e4 could be a very tricky move to be played, but it's not such a good move. And the easiest way is just to take it here. If Anna take with the rook, this is maybe f take g5, and we go back. Maybe we should go to g7. Yes, we're putting pressure here. You can't go bishop d3. You can go maybe bishop f3 here now. but we are playing this end game. You will need to play like this. And we go bishop e7. We are going to pick up this pawn. And how is this? We're going to have a pawn extra. So there are some tactics. There could be some more firework with e4. Anna, I would say knight take e4. This could be working, but after e5, this is just getting so difficult. This is the right way of playing, because if you take here, we have a check and we will win the queen. I just want to show it on the board. So, but I'm sure he will not go e4. It's too such a big move, such just putting everything putting everything so you can take it. No. So I guess he will go. I don't know what he will play here now. I think either he will take on g5. Will he find this bishop f3? I don't know. I do hope he will not play this. It is the strongest move to be played, and it's because he should not allow Anna's knight to come. Maybe here Anna can even take and go knight g4 and pick up the pawn on e3 here. So, so that is not possible. If this bishop is moved, there is only one place to go. You cannot go here either, because we would take here. And if you take, we can see that we can take here. You cannot even take back. It's a pin. And if you try to take back, you are getting into tremendous. There is an attack on the g5, and we have also the weakness of the e3. So no. So what will he play? Now finally he has less time than Anna. He has less time than Anna. Yeah, I will take a bit of water. I will take a bit of water. I'm very happy to hear that Juan is doing well. I can only see Anna's game. I don't know anything else what happened in any of the other games than Anna's game. I don't play so much online myself. I normally only play when I played. I played I played in the Olympiad online when there were the pandemic. There was Olympiad online. I had played some other tournaments, few tournaments, actually team tournaments online. But I do not play so much online. I just been brought up playing over the board, and so it's what I like to do, but I know it's very good training to play online, and it's also very, very beautiful to do that too. It's so easy just to connect and to play. So of course I should do that, but I'm very, very hesitant to do that. Why? When you play in a tournament, the pairing system is that they have a very special pairing system the first round. So I cannot say anything how it was. They had a very special pairings. I don't know if it's the first 2-3 rounds. He played his bishop f3. This was a tremendous move. This was a very, very good move. He found the best move. And now I would say that it's not so easy if Anna will find the best here now. The best for Anna is to take on g2. Will she play that? Will she take on g2? If she plays something else, what could she do? Maybe she can go bishop g4. The idea, if you take, we will come in with tremendous threat here now. This you cannot do because you cannot move away the knight. No, if you bishop g4, yeah, you can take here on g5. We can take back. So bishop g4 is actually a move to be played here now. Bishop g4, I didn't think of that because we want the knight to come to g4. We want the knight to come to g4. But he played absolutely the best move. Bishop f3, the one who is putting the more resistant to this position, and it makes it easier for Anna to go wrong. So he played this, and I would say bishop e4 is a good move. Maybe it's a good move. Maybe the better is to take on g2, but I like bishop g4 to see. And what can her opponent do? Maybe something like this, but then no, you can't do because we have queen h5. And after a move like this, we have knight g4. This is not, the queen needs to be on the second rank. So if you defend this, you need to defend it like this. Can we now go knight g4? Yes, we can do. So after a move like this, maybe you take here. And if you take back like this could actually be fine. But maybe, I don't know, can we go queen h5 here now? Because knight f4, we have time to take this and win a piece. So there are lots of tactics, but bishop g4 is the move I would say I like most. I think this is just such a big, so difficult to make, but I like bishop g4 because the idea is we want to change this bishop. We want the knight to come to g4. So this is the move I would say I like mostly. And if you take here now, we will take back here. If you go rook f1 like this, maybe this is the best part. And the reason this is the best, because after knight take h3, no, but this is very, very difficult. Yeah, we take the rook. Oh, sorry, you can't go here. After, yeah, we can take like this. And if you take here, yeah, we just take, we will take back. And if you take on f1, yeah, we take on e3, and we're very happy. Let's go back. What did Anna hasn't played yet? She hasn't played yet, but I like bishop g4. I like this. Bishop take g2 might be stronger, but it's very difficult to give away the bishop for the knight and to play with a different color bishop here. So I would really like Anna to play bishop g4. I don't like knight g4 because we will have this here and knight f4 and white is absolutely in the game here now. White is absolutely in the game. So not knight g4, because after knight g4, we don't have time. There is this f take g5. So Anna is, let's see, she's spending some time. She is spending some time, but it's one of these critical moments. Her opponent made 18 moves, so Anna is having 23 moves before the time control, and she has 27 minutes still on the clock. Remember, it's a classical tournament with they have a time control after 40, and so after 40 moves, if they reach 40 moves, I do hope they will reach 40 moves, they will get half an hour extra time. So he played bishop f3. This was just very good move. Very, very good move. What will Anna play here now? And happy to hear that Anna's father is doing well. I will look at the game afterwards, of course. They are both very full concentrate. I think her opponent hardly had gone up during the game. He has been sitting there all the time, and also Anna hasn't gone up so much. Actually, there are some players who think that the generation born in the 90s, we can say, like Magnus Carlsen, we have around these years. We have lots of players. Caruana, Nakamura is maybe born 87, but lots of very strong players. Because some think that they are so strong because they have been using a normal board, but they're also very good with computer. The younger generation after that, they're maybe only using a computer. I don't know if they are having a chessboard at all at home. And some players think that actually is of help to have both, to have been using both of it. And I remember once I played a tournament, and Nigel Short was there, very legendary player. He had been preparing with the computer. But when he sat at the board, and he said that afterwards, he wanted to play what he had prepared, and he realized it wasn't at all as good as he thought, because it looked so completely different for him over the board than it had done when he was using his computer. But he's also born in the 60s. He's also this age where you are brought up only using the chessboard. Taking on f4, no, I don't like taking on f4. This would absolutely help white. You could take with a knight. You would be very, very happy after a position like this. We can play this. You can take back. This is absolute. Maybe it's still a little bit okay. We can go knight d4, but I wouldn't be happy to take on f4. No, so I prefer Anna doesn't play this. I would go this more. I wonder, can we make some craziness like this? No, I don't think so, because we have a piece hanging here now. Of course not. So I like Bishop g4 is my move. This is the move I like most here now. It could be it's not the strongest move, but I like bishop g4. I think it's a very practical move to be played. No, don't go. Yeah, we can go g4. And the idea is, of course, that, but then white has only one move, bishop d1. And now we take, and you need to take with the king. We can play this position, but we're not getting, we can absolutely play this, but we need to attack this. So we need to make a slow plan like this, queen c2, and maybe h5. This is what we need to do. Maybe you're coming here, we are coming here, but we don't control the white square, and we are going here. So maybe knight e1, h4. Can you go knight f2? And all of a sudden, you are absolutely fine. Maybe knight e4 could be a possibility. Rook take e2. We play against the backward pawn, and we are coming back. Yeah, maybe this could be possible. It's absolutely possible to be played g4, and this is, I think, one of the moves Anna is looking at because it's very forceful. If Anna go g4, her opponent can only go bishop d1. That is the only move her opponent has. And the point is, if you go here, if you come here, we would just grab and we would win a pawn. And this would just be a very, very good position because we win a pawn, we have a healthy extra pawn. And also d4 would be so much weaker. It will be a pawn to be able to attack with the bishop and not be able to defend with white's bishop. So, yeah, Anna is using some 6, 7, 8 minutes now here. And so she's taking time, but it's because it's such a quite a tactical positions. So she needs to calculate lots of things. What could I imagine? I could imagine g4. Actually, this is one move. I bishop g4 is the one I like. Bishop g2, I don't think Anna ever will play bishop g2, but it could be because after this move, this would be a mistake. We have knight g4. You cannot take, so you only have this move to take back with. And now we can go g4, but I would like queen g6 more to be played here, to play h4, h5, h5 and h4. This is also a good plan. So the good moves I like this move, taking with g2, but I think it's very difficult to be played. And maybe g4 could also be played here now. So I don't know if there is a threat. Could this be a threat? Let's say we make a move like this. Is e4 a threat here now? No, it is not. We have knight to e4. Maybe we can even take, can we take on f4? No, but knight to take e4 is just very, very logical to be played. We are not worried to play this position, queen h5, knight f4. And now we can even take here because there is a pin. Let's go back. Let's go back. Anna is on her way to move. She is on her maid to move. What will she play? She played bishop g4. This was the move I liked most. I like most. It's a very active move. And she's playing actively with her pieces. She's keeping the pieces on the board. And this was just a very, very nice move of Anna to play. And she played it very softly. She took like 6, 7 minutes for it. But it was a very, very nice move. And again, Anna plays the most active move, I would say. Sometimes with the bishop, yes, it could be that we think that the bishops are overrated. It depends so much of the position. I know Anna's father, he always say in the endgame, if you're playing with the bishop against the knight, you have just to make the bishop stronger than the knight. If it's the other way around, yeah, you have to make the knight stronger than the bishop. But the bishop pair is a static advantage. If you can manage to get it into the endgame, you have pawn structure, pawns on both sides, and you play against knight and bishop. Yeah, you could keep on playing for a long time. So it depends on so much. But normally when we give away the bishop for the knight, we want something back. So bishop g4 was played. That was a move I liked. That's a move I liked maybe more than anything else. It's not possible to take the bishop. So what can white do? White can take on g5. White cannot take here. This would be because after h4, maybe this could be, and if you take like this, we will go king h8. Maybe we can even go rook g6 here now. but this is was maybe king h8 followed by rook g8. And again, we see the king is very safe here in the corner, very, very safe in corner. And the plan is to go rook g8. So no, you cannot really take on g4. I don't think so. What do you expect your opponent to do? I expect their opponent to take on g5. I actually do expect their opponent to take on g5, but then e3 becomes weaker. This rook f1 is the best move to be played, rook f1. And if he plays this, like this. If he goes like this, now knight g4 would be winning. So after a move like this, he will then take on g5, and Anna can actually play this way. I'm wondering, rook take f3, knight g4, we have knight take f4, we take here now. And now this is just winning. We're not allowed to take like this because we have this move. And if we take this way, we will just go rook take e3, bringing in the rooks. And if we take this way, we have what is called, I don't know the one in English, and Swedish is avlänkare. I don't know. You take away the defender. So we would play this, and we will go check here now. And this would be, yes, winning. This would be a mate, I guess. This is maybe the easiest way of giving the mate, like this. So let's go back. Bishop g4 was the move I liked. What could I expect for your opponent? Take on g5? Take on g4? No, I don't think so. Or rook f1. These are the moves. This would be a tremendous mistake because Anna can take and go queen h3. And if you take here, can we take on g5 here now? No, we have this in-between move here. Check here, taking on f2, king takes, and we take here. And all of a sudden, everything is falling apart for white. All of a sudden, everything is falling apart for white. But let's go back. This is far away. So bishop g4 was the move I liked most. I'm very happy Anna played that. I'm really very happy she played that. Anna's time management is better, much better than yesterday. But she has still played, she has still used quite a lot of time in the opening, I would say. Which was maybe not necessary, but it's better. It's much better than yesterday. Absolutely. And she is, we can see she is making an effort to make these moves quickly. So yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Anna is playing very well in this game. I just hope she will keep control and yes, keep control and have the energy for also the rest of the game for reaching the control. They have done 18 moves. Anna still needs to make 22 moves in close to 22 minutes, but she's getting half minute after each move. So she's having 1.5 minutes. Her opponent can think of 1, 2, 3, which is a mistake. And he took on g5. He took on g5. Anna will absolutely have to take back on g5. This is absolutely a must move. He will absolutely have to take back on g5. If he goes now, rook f1, and this is what I think he will do, Anna can go bishop h3. So she can go bishop h3, and she's going to win the e3 pawn now. I wonder rook a1, if you take here now, maybe this is, can we take on e3? No, there isn't something hanging on f6. So he took on g5. This was absolute, maybe the first common move. And what will he do now? I guess he will go rook f1. I think he will go rook f1. Now maybe the best move is queen h6. But this is just very, very difficult to see. After, yeah, here we will have, I think we just can take the pawn here if you want to. Yes, we can just take it. There is a pin here like this. But after a move like this, I'm wondering, we have this. Yeah, we just take on e3. No, you will need to take it like that. And here we can take the 2 rooks and play this position with knight g4. We're having some threats. And here the queen will probably be stronger, but it's not an easy choice to make. Here the queen will probably be stronger than the 2 rooks. And these are always things. I think he will go rook f1. Did he play rook f1? No, what did he play? I cannot see. It looks like he played something. What did he go? He took on g4. Anna took back. Knight take g4. That was a bit shocking. And that he took on g4. Anna now, he brought Anna's queen into the game. And now Anna has a very big threat of What is he going to do? Knight f4. He's absolutely going to play knight f4 in this position. What will Anna do here now? She can take on e3. Can she do that? She can take on e3, and after this taking here, she can go might take knight g2, and here everything. But she can also, can she go knight took e3? No, there is a pin here, knight g2. So will he go knight f4? Will he do that? He took on g4. What will he do now? I think his plan is to go knight f4. But if he goes knight f4, actually stronger is to go rook e7. This is stronger, but I'm sure Anna will grab the pawn. I think she will grab the pawn. And you will take here now. What will happen? Rook takes. We have knight to g2. And now there is only one. Why do we want to go knight to g2? Yes, because we have a tremendous threat. If you go something like rook f1, maybe we can go queen h6. It's good to keep it defended. Now you can move the knight. We have threats against h2. And we are just having such a nice position. So what is he plan? I think he was planning knight f4, but is he ready to give the e3 pawn? And is he ready? Because after this, I think Anna will take the pawn. But after this, she will need to take with the rook. This is not so strong because this is not defended. Queen is not defended. If we make a slow move, you have rook e1. You are winning on the spot. So we cannot play. We need to go f5, rook e1, and we need to go f4. And like this, we are keeping our extra piece. And if you make something like this, we have knight to g2. So we are in the game. But it's a little bit scary. Will he go knight to g4, f4? He will lose the pawn. I'm quite sure Anna will take the pawn, even though this is actually a stronger move to be played. But it's just very difficult to play this. It's stronger. But there are so many tactics here now. So he took on g4. Anna brought in her knight. That was absolutely the right way. She took back immediately because she is actually planning also queen h6, threats against h2, queen h6, maybe queen h4, but I like queen h6. Yes, to keep it, or maybe also rook h6 could be a move to be played. But she has tremendous pressure against e3 now. Also, Anna is maybe just threatening to take on h2. Let's see if we make a move like this. Can we just take here? Yeah, this is absolutely a threat we have. We can go rook f6. We can also go rook h6. And that is after queen f2, yeah, we have this. And after this, we can take the queen or we can make mate. So Anna in this position, knight f4, was it played? No, it's still, white is still thinking. But Anna has a tremendous threat. She is threatening knight take h2. She is threatening knight take h2. I forgot about that. She is threatening this. So her opponent needs to defend against it. And I think, can he go rook e2? No, I guess. Can we take here now? We go knight f4 because no. Oh, my idea was after this we have rook g2. But of course, we will just go knight f3. There is a fork. And it just doesn't work. So the best move white can play here is knight f4. This is the best move to give the pawn an e3. And also like this, white is blocking this diagonal for the bishop because Anna is having this tremendous threat of taking. And if we go this way instead, we can still take on h2. If you take with the queen, yeah, we can take here with check. And if you take with the queen, we will go bishop take g3. And if you try to make a move in between, we have queen takes with check. And if you go something else like this, we will just take on h4, yeah, with the queen, and we have rook g6 coming. So Anna has a big threat, knight take h2. This is Anna's threat. So her opponent needs to go knight f4. That's the only way for him really to keep in the game. Can he go knight e2? Could this be a way of play? Now this would absolutely be mistake, I would say. Can we come here now? No, we have knight g2. So after a move like this, rook takes here. This would be very good. So I don't think he will go knight e2. What will he play? If you go knight d1 to defend here, we have knight take h2 again. Remember, we have the check. If you come here, we have mate in 1. And if you come king g1, we will go, maybe rook f6 is stronger because we're threatened mate in 1. There is no way for you to stop the mate. Yeah, maybe this one. And we will go like this. And we will have like this. Maybe this is the way of defending it. But I'm just wondering if you can make, yeah, maybe rook f6. Rook h6 should also be a good way of playing, and to go rook h2 here now. Yes, this would also be just winning. So let's see, what will he do? He is thinking now. I think he's seeing that when he took on g4, he brought in Anna's knight. This knight is coming in with tremendous force because it's looking at e3, but more than anything, it's looking at the king side. And from behind, we have the bishop. Remember, the bishop in the center is such a strong piece. It's looking at the king side, which is very important for Anna now. It also is having control of the queen side, which is not important at all now, but this is why a bishop is very good to play with when you play over the whole board. But here this bishop is having tremendous pressure against white's king side. So now Anna is ahead of time, 5 minutes, almost 5 minutes, 4.5. And what will he play? I think he will go knight f4. I think he will go knight f4 because you realize that nothing else is possible. You realize that nothing else is possible. Anna will be able to make a norm in this tournament. She needs to play against at least 3 players. I don't think she's able to make a norm. He played knight d1. Knight d1 was played. This was a shocking move. This was shocking. And we can see Anna, she is looking. I'm quite sure we will see knight take h2 on board. And he wants to defend e3. This was, one of you asked about it, what happened after knight d1. He is defending e3. He's going up also a little bit. And why it's shocking? Yeah, it's shocking in the sense that Anna now has a winning attack. He is leaving h2 completely free. Anna could also go something like this. After knight h4, I guess we can go knight take h2. I'm quite sure Anna will play knight take h2 in this position, but she will spend at least 5 minutes before she will make her move. I'm quite sure 5-10. I think even 10 minutes could be played before Anna will make the move. But it looks like she's on her way to move already now. It looks like she's on her way to move already now. But Anna has a fantastic position because you can see this rook is not playing. She had got such a big pressure against e3, and this king is just quite alone there. It's having a knight, but remember the knight on f3 would defend everything except the pawn on e3, but it would defend the king. A knight on g2, it doesn't defend, and it's actually in the way for the queen. So Anna could play this move, and if you go a move like this, yeah, we can just grab the queen with knight take f3. So knight take h2 is just, and Anna will absolutely see this. Check here, and in a position like this, you can go queen f6, you can go here also, and after here we have, we can go rook h2 with, the only way to defend is to move away the knight, and now if we want, we can make like this, and it's a mate. So I'm quite sure Anna will take on h2. I'm really quite sure she will do that. But I do believe she will spend more than 5 minutes. I think she will spend more like 5 or 10 minutes before that. But it looks like Anna has made up her mind. It looks like she has made up her mind already now. Oh, so exciting, so exciting. But whatever Anna plays, any kind of normal move, she is having a fantastic position. She can go rook h2 also. If you go h4, the g3 pawn will absolutely be falling. No chance to defend it any longer. If you go something like this, we can take here, and we can just take on d4. Everything is falling. So Anna can take on h2. She can go rook h6, which is also a good move. And I just don't know what her opponent will do. But I do believe Anna will play knight to take h2. I actually do believe that her opponent, that Anna will play that. Oh, so exciting. But I am, in a way, quite relieved because Anna is having whatever she does, she doesn't blunder anything. She has a fantastic position. She has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 active pieces. She has the pawn e3 to attack. She has the king to attack. And the only thing is, she would love to have this pawn on g7. Then her pawn structure would be better. But that is the only thing she has, which is a disadvantage in this position. We can see how Anna is looking, and I think actually she's very much looking at the king side. I do think she's looking at the king side. And yes, Anna is having 3 out of 6. She has won 3 games. She has lost 3 games. She has won against 3 players lower rated. They have been close to 1800. There have been one almost 1900. I think it was 1899. She has lost against the Grandmaster Campora 2367, something like that, against the 22 players from France. And yesterday she lost against a very young player, also close to 1800. Very young player. And Anna had a good position, but she started to go wrong. And yeah, I just felt she didn't have the right energy yesterday. And we need energy when we play. But today, and she played king take h2. She played knight to take h2. She played it, and that's a brilliant move. It's a very, very good move. It's absolutely the best. And she played it with about 2-3 minutes. With about 2-3 minutes, she saw it directly. I'm just so happy she played that. What will he will need to take it? He will absolutely need to take it. There is a fork coming in on f3. There is also queen f2. We can go queen f6. No, we can just go bishop take g3. And then we have the white is having the same problems again. So it doesn't help. So Anna played knight to take h2. She took the pawn. Yeah, I was quite sure she was going to do that. And she looks quite relaxed. She has everything under control. So that is so nice to see. And I was very happy that she didn't spend so much time, and she surely have seen that this was her threat. If her opponent is not defending against that, she will take on h2. She will absolutely do that. She had this threat, and she saw that. And when her opponent allowed her, she was just checking a little bit, but and she played it in just some few minutes, and I'm very, very happy to see that. And now we see what happened already in the opening. White exchanged the black squared bishop very, very quickly, gave Anna the opportunity to put her bishop on a very good diagonal, looking at the king side. And now finally, here Anna can use this very strong bishop looking at the king side. Because the point is, of course, if you take her, you take with the queen, with the check. There is only one move to do. This will be mate in 1. You need to come here now. And now Anna can actually choose if she wants to go rook f6 or if she wants to go rook g6. She can play lots of moves. She can also go rook g6 if she wants to. Everything is winning. And like this, she can also play bishop g3. Everything is, I don't know where you're going with this. You're coming here. No, you can't come here. Coming here. No, I don't know why you have to come here. And after, we will play this, and it's a pin. The knight, you see, with the knight, you can't even take back here. So lots of things will be working Anna's way here now. What will he play? I expect him to take the knight. I do expect him to take the knight because Anna has this very strong threat of knight f1. If you go here, we will just grab it here, and we will go queen take g3, and we are keeping an attack. The rook is coming in. No, there is no way of defending this. It doesn't help at all. We're taking away one of the attacking pieces, but black still have 1, 2, 3 to attack with, and in case this rook can also be brought into. So let's see, check here, king g1. We can go rook f6, rook h6. If you're coming here after queen h2, we have this mate. check here, and it's a checkmate here. So this is a way of playing it also. But here we can choose. We can also go rook f6, threatening mate in one. The only thing to play here is this move and check here. And now we can go rook. Yeah, we can just, if we want, we can actually pick up the rook, because if you play like this, we have this check. We are grabbing a lot of material, and actually this is not only this, it's a mate all of a sudden. So so um, so there are some tactical themes here, and this is one of those to remember. One of those to remember, that if it's only the king defending, uh, and you have this bishop and a queen to enter, this could be a way of breaking up the defense of the opponent, just giving a piece like this. And normally it has to be a knight. It has to be a knight because Anna is taking a pawn on the black square here now. I don't think they will get to 40 moves either. No, I don't think so. But we will see. I think he will take the knight and keep on playing a little bit longer. I think so. I think absolutely that he will do that. Oh, such a beautiful move. So happy to see it on the board. And he took it. Yeah, that was the only thing he can do. He took it. I think actually Anna will now just play queen take g3. And here we have it on the board. There is only one move her opponent can do to avoid mate. He will absolutely do that. He will absolutely do that. And I would say that Anna is playing like her father now, too. I also agree to that. This is the style of her father. He loves to sacrifice pieces, pawns, play exchanges, whatever. He really loves to attack. And is also very creative player. He has do King G1 will absolutely be on the board. What will Anna play after that? I don't know if she will go rook f6 or rook h6 or rook g6. I think what will she play? I think she will go rook f6. Maybe rook f6 is the better move to be played. She can also give some checks if she wants to. She could also do it's possible she will give checks, actually. It is possible that after this, check here, because we can even go here. We don't have, yeah, but now this is the best. So this is actually not the best to be played. He's a little bit, he played king g1, of course, only move to avoid mate. Here we have it on the board. Only move to avoid mate. Let's see. Maybe Anna will give check, but rook f6 is absolutely the strongest move. And this is very typical. This is very typical to keep the king. Because if Anna goes queen h2, the king will actually be allowed to run away here. It will be allowed to run away in this position, but maybe yeah, this is also king d3. We have queen g6 here, check, and king c3. Now we're playing this. This is absolutely very good. 2 pawns up, but she could finish the game better off with maybe rook f6. And this is how we play when we're playing for mate. We are taking away the escaping squares for the opponent. After rook f6, there is a threat of mate in one. Only way to avoid it is to put something in between. You want to put the knight. But if you put the knight, we have the check here. And now we have the check here. And now we take here now. And you don't have such a good way of defending. Maybe I'm wondering, maybe in a position like this here, maybe we go bishop g3 also. Maybe bishop g3 could be just a way of playing. Maybe knight g4. But this looks like very, very logical to play. Rook f1, and now we go bishop g3. There is just no way to defend all these here for you. We can go rook f3. We have tremendous threat. So rook f6 is absolutely the best way of playing. And the idea is, when you want to make mate, don't check. Instead of making lots of check, take away the escaping squares for the king. The king can only hide away on f2, so that's why rook f6 is the strongest move. It's also possible to go rook g6, other moves, but rook f6 is the strongest move to be played here now. I don't think there is. I think he can keep on playing. I don't think there's a checkmate, but knight f2, and it could be that this is very good and rook g8 after. This could also be possible. There's so many things Anna can be doing here, but I like rook f6 in this position. This is the absolutely the move I like most after that, rook f6. And after knight f2, I would say that it's most natural to go after this knight. You don't have this move. We saw it because we are just winning the queen. It's a mate also. So here. See what Anna will do. She is using some time. Absolutely fine. She has such a fantastic position. She has sacrificed a piece, but she has 1, 2, 3 pieces to attack with. And actually, king h8, rook g8, she would have another. Rook h6 is also possible to be played. It's also a good move. Queen f2, remember, it's not possible. We have the mate. And after knight f2, rook h2. Yeah, this is absolutely fine. Rook h6 is also a very good move to be played. And if you go king f1, yeah, we will give a check here now. And we are, maybe king f1, do we have a better? No, we have queen f3, not letting it coming out. This is absolutely best because here we will have a mate here, yeah. So this would be better. She played, what did she played? She played queen h2. This was not the strongest move. She went for the checks. She can go rook g6 now. This is also a very good move to play. Will she go rook g6? This is actually a very good move to be played here now. Rook g6 is the best move to be played. She asked her opponent to press the clock. I think that was nice to do. I think that's what we should do also when we realize our opponent is not pressing the clock. She can give a check, but rook g6 is just such a beautiful move to be played here. She can go bishop g3 also if she wants to. There are lots of things Anna can play, but I don't like queen h1 check so much. I think it would be better to play rook g6 or bishop g3, one of these. And rook g6, we have a tremendous threat of giving a check. And if you're coming like this, we will just go rook to g2. And now I have you will just be end of the game. This will be end of the game. So rook g6 is the move I like most in this position. She can also go bishop g3 if she would like to. But not queen h1. Why let the king escape? I would prefer not to let king escape. Yes, Anna's opponent forgot about the time. This happens sometimes. And actually, Anna had a similar thing yesterday, but she pressed the clock. But for some reason, when she had very little time, she pressed the clock, but it didn't turn over. And actually, Anna lost on time. But so it was very strange what happened yesterday. But she was lost if her opponent find the right way. Her opponent had different ways of winning yesterday. But yes, he forgot the clock, and then Anna told him. And I think that's something very nice to do, that when we realize our opponent has forgot the time, we just tell. Anna has played, what did she play? She played rook f6 check. Yeah, this is not the move I like most here now. She played rook check here now. That's, of course, only one move her opponent can play here now. It's only king e2. So Anna is going after this. This is not the strongest way of playing, but maybe king e2. Anna will absolutely take here the knight here, and king g3. We will play this position. Anna will be winning, but it was not, she could have won a piece more. So rook f6 was not the strong. He played knight f2. This was a shocking move because now Anna can play. She can go bishop g3. She can go queen h1. She can go bishop g3. I think is absolutely also fine to be played here if she wants to. Maybe we have knight f4. Yes, no. But she can actually just go rook h1 here and just take g2. I think this is what she will play. What will she play here now? I think she will go and take the knight. Queen h1, and this is what Anna played on the board. There is only one move to be played. He played knight f2. That was not the best. he should have hidden away. There's only one move to be played. The knight is pinned, so the king has to run away. But what happened is that this knight was more safe on d1. Now this knight is getting into big problems. This is getting into big problems. So I think he's actually missed that Anna has a terrible threat of, he will play king e2, only move, that in this position you don't have rook g1, because queen take f2, we saw it. If you go down, yeah, there is a mate here. And if you're going up, we have seen this. Let's go back to the board. Let's go back. He played here now. And he resigned. He decided, he resigned. He didn't want to play on further. He resigned. And so Anna, she won this game. She played beautiful this game. She was so, no, the queen is not on g1. It's not on g1. Sometimes this happen when, so I do hope this was the move played. There are lots of, this was the move played at board. This is the last position, and her opponent resigned. So Anna is now having 4 out of 7. She is on +1. It means that she has won one more game than she has lost. She has won 4 games. She has lost 3 games. And tomorrow she's going to play the 8th round. She's going to play the 8th round, and it will be the same time. It will be in the afternoon game. I'm very happy for that. It's so much easier to keep energy for the afternoon game. So she will play at 4 o'clock Portuguese time. The tournament is held in MAIA or Porto, Portugal. And it will be 5 o'clock Central European summer time, where I am. And I am Pia Cramling, Anna's mother, and I am the one who will be commenting tomorrow also on Anna's game. So Anna will play tomorrow the 8th round, and then there will be the last round on Saturday. One afternoon round tomorrow, and then morning round on Saturday. So yes, keep on, stay here. Anna will be with you at any moment. She will be so much more happier today. She came back. She has played a beautiful game. She has also very nicely, very good moves, very nice attack. And she has also used her time much better. We can see that she had much better energy today. I'm very happy to see that. So tomorrow Anna will be back. Probably she will be playing with the white pieces. So yes, stay a bit longer. Anna will be with us at any moment. You see, there is one black king. Normally, we put up the both kings on the board, the black and the white king on black squares when in the center. When black has won, this is where we put the kings when black won. If one white would have won, there would have been a white squares. And if it's to draw, the kings are in front of each other, one white and one black square. So like that, we are telling the result to the live board. And winning games is so important. It just makes us so happy, gives us also much more energy. And that's what we are playing chess for. But so I'm just so happy that Anna today could strike back with this very nice game. And we saw some tactical idea to remember. Absolutely some tactical idea to remember. And also a little bit to be careful not to give away the bishop so easily as her opponent did today in the opening. And next round tomorrow at 5 o'clock p.m. Central European summer time. Stay a little bit longer. Anna will come at any moment. At any moment, she will be here with us. And it also will be very nice to hear her thoughts about the game. And this is actually what I love very much, when we can hear the players speak about the game. That's why I like very much Norway chess. They have this, what you call the confessional room, where you can go and speak. Even during the games, that's something very unusual. But also to hear the players comment directly after the games, because then their thoughts are still very fresh. So Anna, yeah, she made 25 moves. She won quite quickly. Yeah, we didn't get to 40 moves, 25 moves, and then her opponent decided to resign. And here, yeah, it's just hopeless for white. White will actually also lose the knight on f2. White will lose both of the knights. And behind we can see there are lots of games that has been finished. I can't see anyone behind Anna. Even though, how a long time? Anna has been playing for 3 hours and 15 minutes. It's not such a long time. So here we have Anna. She is coming here now. So you will see her. And
Hello.
I will take this on.
Hello.
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 And
Sorry that that took a little while. But now I'm here. I'm very happy.
you played a great
Can you
game
hear me, Mom?
today. Yeah, I can hear you very well. Hmm.
Okay, perfect, perfect. Thank you, thank you. I think it was good. He did a really weird like bishop takes f6, and I was like, wait, I'm just getting the dark squared bishop, and then I really wanted to just go g5 h5 and try to do like a quick checkmate, but then I felt like I should play a little bit more healthily.
Yeah, but you play very nicely. It was very, very good at it. And G5 was a very good move. And I don't know if you want to look at some moments, some critical moments or anything in the
Yeah,
game.
yeah, we can do that.
Where shall I go back to? What moment should I go back to in the game?
I don't know. What moment do you think was where
You
did I go
know,
wrong?
where you did go? No, you didn't really go wrong. He took an f6. And sometimes black play h6 and you take on f6. But then you don't have this attack with queen h6. So when he took on f6
Oh
without you
yeah, yeah.
playing
He took it
h6,
without me going h6. Yeah, because queen
so
h6 is so strong.
then queen h6 is just fantastic. And this is what I was saying in the game. Let's see, can you see this position at the board? Yes, we have it here. So when he took, yeah, you played is very beautiful. Rook e8, it's a good move. You can play different moves, but rook e8 is very logical. He played queen d2 was surprising, and then queen h6, very, very
Yeah, I
good
thought he was
move.
gonna go b4 here, before b5.
Yeah, I think this is what he will playing b4, but you can play the same way up with your knight again. You can play absolutely the same way if you want to after b4. So if he comes here, you can
Yeah,
go up with a knight or you can go bishop g4. You can, yeah, if you want, you can make a little move like a6 also. You will stop him because he doesn't have rook b1 here. So this is fantastic. And he cannot move the bishop. So this was very good. He played g3, and now you played knight f6, the best move. You played, this was absolutely the best move, knight f6. You bring in the knight to attack h2. So I was so happy to play, to see what you were playing. And so nice. e5 controlled by bishop and by the rook. He never has any rook e5. He
yeah,
played this
no
move.
knight off.
Yeah. And then you play again. You just, and now g5, again the best move.
No, bishop h3 first, right? Yeah, yeah, bishop
Mm.
h3 and then g5. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So
because I
you,
thought that the knight I never want the knight to go to f4, so I really had to stop it. I thought.
yeah,
But I was really happy with all of this. I was like, wait, what does he do? But then, Mom, it was also one of those positions where I was like, I know I'm winning, but where's the checkmate? You know, like I knew I was much better, but where is the checkmate? It was so annoying.
yeah.
So,
I
yeah.
was I was a little bit worried that you didn't want to go g5 because it's such a big pawn move, and you were maybe thinking, "Oh, am I overdoing it?" But it's absolutely the best move because you're pushing back the knight. And if it goes something like knight f3 is probably stronger, but it's more difficult to go. And then if you
Yeah, I
want,
didn't really do it.
you can go queen d6 if you want, and you can start an attack here. Actually, this is what you could do. You can play a different way. Queen h1. I don't know what is. Why do we get it back here? But we're going back to the live board. So, but he played. This was so nice. He played here, and now you play rook e6. Very good move. And he played. What did he play?
Wait, Mom, sorry. What was that? Did I make a really big blunder?
No, no, no. You didn't make a big blunder. It's
Okay,
something
okay. I
wrong
got
with it.
so scared.
Yeah, it's
I
something
saw the
wrong with
double
the live
question
board.
mark. And
I
I was
think
like,
the double
what?
the yeah the live board put the queen on g1 instead of h1.
Ah, okay, okay, okay. I panicked. I was like, what? But yeah, I mean, we can look at this pretty
Mm?
quickly. But
Yeah,
there, I played
up.
rook e6, right? I thought that was good.
That was
Or
very
is
good.
there any better move?
No, no, rook e6 is a very good move to be played. It's absolutely very good move to be played. It's one of the most natural move to be played. And then he go f4. Maybe f3 is more normal, but he went f4, and you played or rook e8. Very very good move. He played bishop f3. This is absolutely the best move he has.
Yeah, I thought that
He's
was the only move he had, pretty much.
Yeah, because you cannot allow your knight to enter to g4. And then you
Yeah.
play this beautiful Fantastic move, bishop g4. This is the move I like most. Maybe it's not the strongest move, but it's absolutely the move I like most because you want the knight to come there. So this was
Mom, you're
just,
so positive.
but you played very, very well. This was the move I really wanted to see on the board, but it took me a time. I was looking at other things. But so you play very actively piece play here. Very good. Now he took, yeah. So you took back, and now he needs to defend the bishop. Maybe rook f1 is the only move I think here now for him. Rook f1, and then you can decide what you do actually. But I think
I
that
was thinking of going queen h5 then, but I wasn't sure.
yeah, you can go queen h5. You can even go bishop h3 if he has big problems to defend e3. You can
Yeah.
play different way, but rook f1 is absolutely the only way for him to defend. But so and he took, and now of course the knight is coming in, and now the only move he can go is knight f4. This is the only way for him to keep in the
But
game.
knight f4, I have knight takes e3, right?
Knight take e3. No, what happened after knight take e6? You're threatening your queen.
Ah, my rook is hanging. Wait. I forgot my rook is hanging.
And you get into
Oh
pin.
my, oh
No,
no,
so
I
it
forgot my
could
rook
be
is
knight
hanging. Wait.
f4. Yeah, knight f4. Uh, maybe rook e7 is maybe the best, but you can take the pawn. But when he takes, you need to take with the rook. This is very important. You need to take with the rook. If you take with the knight, he will actually be in the game because it's a pin.
Yeah.
It's a pin. So he will be in the game. You're still better, but you need to find f5, rook d1, and f4. So this is the only.
Yeah.
So I will, but you can take it second time with the rook, and you are much better. But that was the only move. After this, yes, taking here is brilliant, of course. This is brilliant, and I was very happy you played it in just some few minutes. You played it, so you have been preparing this before.
Yeah, I was looking at this for so long. But then the reason I was thinking for a bit is if you put it on the board, king takes h2,
Mm,
queen takes g3, king g1. I
mm,
was looking at rook h6 instead
mm.
of the
Yeah,
other
this is also
check.
very good move.
I was
This
looking
was
at rook h6 and I thought knight f2 was the only move. And then I thought rook h2, but then I thought knight g4. And then I thought, whatever, it's winning, but both are winning.
But this is win easier. This is easier than what you played because you will win
Okay.
the knight also. Because so I would like to play. Yeah, you can go rook h6. You can play differently. You can also play rook f6, and then you will get the same positions as in the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, but so you played check. But here, when you go here and you go check, he needs to run away. This is his way of keeping in the game. But you are two
What do
pawns
you mean?
up.
Yeah, exactly. He needs to run away, but queen takes, yeah,
Yeah,
queen takes knight, but then I'm 2 pawns up. I mean, this is completely winning, no?
it's completely winning. But when he play knight f2, you will be a piece up also. You will win both knights.
Exactly. Because yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. That's what I
Exactly. So,
saw. So I was happy when he did it.
exactly. But yeah, this was a very good game, very good attacking game. We were learning that the bishop can be very, very strong in attack, and don't change the bishop for a knight too easily. Yeah. So.
No, I love bishops. They're my favorite piece in chess. Everyone says that knights are the best piece, but I love the bishops.
Mm,
But it feels good to get a win. I mean, yesterday I was so sad. I was so upset and I was so tired. But today I finally slept. I got like 9 hours of sleep and I was so happy. And I woke up feeling like, you know what, today's a new day, today's a good day, and I'm just gonna have fun playing chess. That was my mindset. And I think
mm,
that's a good mindset to have. So I was just trying to change my mindset. And I feel like that like did a lot for me to just change that. And then yesterday, Mom, I don't know if you told them, but it was so funny because after the game, I played in a Blitz tournament, and I was so, like, done with chess in that moment. But then I was like, okay, I'll play the Blitz tournament, and then I ended up doing fantastically in the Blitz tournament yesterday. Like, I ended up beating Alessia. I beat Kostia, who's a 2400 I am pretty much. Like, I ended up like third with the same points as number two in the whole tournament, and the winner was the GM. So I did like an amazing Blitz tournament yesterday, and I
yeah, no, that
gained
was.
like 30 points of Blitz rating. So after yesterday, I was like, okay, you know what? Anna is back. We can't sit around and be sad. We gotta come back. And then today, I was like, let's just wake up, have a new day, and just try to finish off the tournament as good as I can.
Mm.
And I think that's an important mindset.
I think it's very, very important because if you always can play like this, with this mindset, whatever happened the day before, we would perform so much better. So you can
Yeah.
be so happy, have so much confidence, and be like that. Yes, we would be so much stronger. So it's very, very important. It's the most important of everything.
Yeah, I think mindset is so important. So I'm not discouraged at all anymore. I feel good, and I am just gonna give it my very best the last few rounds. And I think the most important thing is that I'm gonna have fun playing chess. That's what we're here for. We're here to play our best, but to have fun, and that's what I'm gonna do the last two rounds. So I feel very excited for the round tomorrow and the day after as well.
Mm. Oh, I'm very happy to hear that. Also, very happy to see that even if you, in some moments, maybe a little bit took some time in the opening for castling, you took maybe two, did you take 10 minutes? This is maybe the only moment that we could see that you were really trying not to play the moves quicker. I could really see that you were making an effort, and that was very good to see.
Yeah. No, I think in the opening I fell into the same mindset that I typically have of playing slowly, but then I was able to kind of get over that and start playing faster, which felt really good. So yeah. But I'm really happy, Mom. Thank you so much
Mm.
for commentating.
Mm.
I hope that you enjoyed this game and that it didn't give you any stress.
No, no, it didn't. Today I was very quite calm. Yeah, what moment? Yeah, when G5 came and so, and but yes, when he played Bishop F3, yes, that was one of the stress moment because if you don't play a good move there, it could be just that your advantage will disappear. Actually, so I was very happy with Bishop G4. Very, very happy.
Yay. That's
Mm.
amazing, Mom. Thank you so much for commentating. Thank you so much, everybody, as well, for supporting and rooting for me. And, no matter what, being there and supporting. My lie detector video came out today on chess.com. So if you want to see me tie to lie detector, Mom, this is what I did in Norway chess, remember? That just got out
Yes.
today on
Oh
chess.com.
wow. Oh wow.
so so that video is out, which is really 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 fun. They asked some good questions, so check that out. And yeah, we're gonna come back stronger, tomorrow and the day after. I'm just gonna give it my very best. Chess is so much fun, and I'm just excited that I'm able to play a chess tournament. So thank you so much once again, everybody, for your support. And yeah, Mom, thank you so much for commentating. It's so fun to watch you commentate.
Thank you. Thank you. But it's also very nice to commentate your games, but sometimes very nervous.
I
But
know, Mom.
it's your games are the most nervous for me to watch of all games, of anyone's games, of course. So,
I
but
know, Mom.
today I wasn't. Yeah, there was some this bishop G4 moment, but and maybe G5 also. These were the two moments. Otherwise, it was very calm.
That is great. But yeah.
Mm.
So thank you so much, everybody. I'm gonna go ahead and raid somebody, and then tomorrow we will continue being back with the journey of how this tournament is going, because that is how it is. It's a journey. Every chess tournament is a journey. So
Mm.
I'm gonna raid somebody. I'm gonna raid. I'm gonna raid Adriana because she's here as well. Raid Adriana Palau. There we go. Mom, do you want to say any final words?
Oh, I don't know. That I'm very happy with your game today. And yeah, I think we're all very happy with how you played with the game, but also with the time and everything. And I'm also very happy that I actually myself is feeling a little bit better. Okay, so bye bye, everyone.
Bye
Bye
bye,
bye.
everybody. Thanks, Mom. Thanks. Send some love to Adriana and brilliant moves for the win. Okay. I'll be back tomorrow, same time as today. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.
Bye.